believe it was yesterday, the final update, or the final part of the Whispering Death event released on the Roblox game. Now, I didn't stream for week 3 either, but I figured I'd cover content from both of the weeks in this stream. So we've got quite a bit to go over here. Hello, everyone! Yes, so we are on week 4 and the final week of the Whispering Death event, the Trial of Flame. We have 2 new eggs, basically, because I didn't cover week 3, with the Bronze Ordeal egg, adding the Solar Flare skin, and another Whispering Death. Hold on, let me see. I have... where is it? Aha! I have the Solar Flare skin. I got pretty lucky with that one. Oh, hello, it's a... okay, I gotta pronounce this right. Icicle? Thank you for becoming a member. Thank you very much, a Risky Raw Premium member. I actually have an early version of my next video available right now for Tier 2 channel members, so you would have access to that. Thank you very much. Oh yes, I forgot about the new code. Thank you very much. Let's see. I also, of course, have the Banded Ruin skin, but 2 more Bronze Ordeal eggs. There is 2 Whispering Deaths within this egg. I've already got the Solar Flare, but I've got to get the Angler. I also got I think I got the Pegasus Nadder and the Griffin Skrill. So from this egg, I'm either wanting the Angler Whispering Death or the Pyrite Monstrous Nightmare. So, let's open up this egg and see what I get. Gotta be either one of those two, either the Whispering Death or the Monstrous Nightmare, please. Uh-huh. Oh, I think, wait, what's that one? Is that the Monstrous Nightmare? Ah, it's the Nadder. Well, I've got 2 eggs, at least, of that one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I already have this Nadder. Alright, one more egg. Is that the Whispering Death? I think it could be. Ah, it's the Skrill again. Oh, dang it. No luck there. But we've got a whole new egg to unlock now. Let's see. With the dragon skin that I'm the most looking forward to, the Infernal Calypto. Now, that's my colour scheme right there. Similar sort of colour scheme to the Molten Surge Skrill, I believe. Right? So I'm looking forward to unlocking that one and fully leveling it up. But if you guys saw the Week 3 update, they've added in, well, something for the arena here. It's super cool. The Dragon Arena. So people have been wanting there to be something to do with the arena for quite some time, and they've finally added it in form of this event. Oh yes, there's also a boss fight. We've got to check that out. Let's see. The Trial of Flame. I've done this. It's great for XP, unless they nerfed it. Let's see. So it's basically a target range, but the most advanced one in the game. There's a Monstrous Nightmare here that you've got to avoid. You've got to hit all the targets. Oh man. And you've got to do it as fast as you can. It's really good for the event coins and XP. I have a bit of a strategy here. Oh man, I hit the wall. I really want to show you, I want to show you guys the strategy I found for this arena. Let's see, can I get in? Okay, basically, I'm on my maximum level Skrill. I want to get that ability fully charged. It's nearly charged. So I will do a regular round of just manually destroying all the targets to fill up my, my ability meter. Get away, Monstrous Nightmare. There we go. Okay, it's filling up. Oh, wow. Okay, I normally don't have trouble with the Monstrous Nightmare, but it's kind of getting in the way at the moment. But now I can utilize my ability. The Skrill's ability zaps all nearby targets, so this one is by far the best ability, I think, for clearing the targets. Although I did see someone had a really, really great strategy with the Zippleback. Oh, Risky, do you know that I'm going to Universal next week to see the How to Train Dragon section? That is exciting. Oh my gosh, let me know how that goes. Like the Universal Orlando theme park. That's awesome. Now, I think my ability will still be activated, right? Yeah, okay, so it's still activated, so I can still utilize it. And it just ran out. But that's the strategy I used to get 5 seconds. That's my record on this. Destroy the last... There we go. See, 300 event experience for doing this. Yes, this is the final week of the event. All of the features are unlocked now. And does that mean the event ends next week? I'm not fully sure. But this is exciting. We've got pretty much all of the content for the event in the game at the moment. So we've got a little bit more XP to get, right? Yeah. Okay, I've got my dailies. I've got the new weekly challenge. And we need to get to level 75 to unlock the Infernal Calypto. I'm really hoping we can get that in today's stream. it's definitely the Whispering Death skin I'm going to main. So let's see, win 3 sheep sprints, play 5 sheep sprints, win 5... Okay, so just got to play a bunch of sheep sprints. Let's go to the arena. When is your video breeding your dragons in the Book of Dragons mod? I'm not going to be doing any Minecraft videos for a little while, but breeding is in the Book of Dragons mod, right? I haven't tried it or anything, so I'm not fully sure if it is, but I've heard it is. Or it's just planned to be added. I assume it is in the mod, right? Ah, man, this is an already going game. Okay, I've got an idea. I'm going to go into my private server, which would let you guys join in my game, I think. Hold on. Let me see if I can get this going. Well, I got a lot of grinding to do since this is the last week. I'm still on the first thing. Light Fury, you're supposed to be keeping up with the event week by week, or at least somewhat. Let's see. If I can join servers, there we go. And if it will let me join my private server. Yes, join my private server. Okay, I'm in my private server, and there should be a link in the description to let you join my game. That should work. Oh, shush. Right, let's see. Prize tent. Oh, okay, this is just the manual place to open up this. Oh, a free trait reroll. Don't mind if I do. I really like how they added a new Game Pass. Oh, also, I can't hear these things, so is the audio mixing good? Volume alright? Audio not too loud? Like, what? That sort of thing? Okay, let's do a game of Sheep Dash in this private server, which I am, again, pretty sure you guys can join. Target sheep, there we go. I'm on red team too, so that's nice. I'm going to do my dailies in here. Basically just got to win 5 sheep sprints, basically. That will do all the quests. There we go. After that, I can prioritize the arena. How much XP will this get me? Not that much XP. Although, the Speak to Hiccup quest, that's going to be really good for leveling up. Risky, can I let you know how my Orlando visit goes in the comments of your next video? Yes, I would love to hear about it. I love hearing about that that sort of thing. People visiting the theme park. Because I really want to visit there someday. But it's just, like, really not feasible. So I love hearing about people who are still actively visiting it, you know? Like, not just people who went day 1. Oh, man, this person stole. Come on, give that back. Ah, no, that's... Oh, can I get it? Ah, no, they scored it. Not just people who went, like, at the very start of the theme park and never again, but people who are still actively going to this day, you know? Like, when I see people... You know that short I made about the new songs that they made for the theme park? Oh yes, week 4 code. In that short, there was tons of people commenting like, I just went last week, and I'm like, that's so awesome to hear that it's still a thriving theme park, right? There's quite a lot of people still going. I can't get them not friended. Is my private server only let friended people in? You should be able to join with the link, right? I think that's how that works. Perhaps not. I may have to check that. Okay, we're at 15 points. 2 people on red team, 1 person on blue team. I feel bad for the person on blue team. Have you designed the spawn island for the New Burks Dawn server already? That section in the Discord server is really dried up. That was kind of like a one-time part of the server, you know, that thread's not really used anymore. But there were some general plans for the spawn. I think it will mostly just end, you know, it'll turn out how it develops. I don't think there are really any set in stone plans for that anymore. There was a phase in the Discord server where we were like super planning for the Minecraft server, but then, you know, New Burks Dawn still isn't released, and it's all sort of like, I don't know, I think we'll see how it goes. Props only is the point of having a private server. I'm pretty sure you can change that in private servers, right? Who are the people here? I don't think I have all these people friended, so you should be able to join. I would think you can. 31 points to 14. I definitely think we're going to be winning this one. And again, just need to win 5 sheep sprints. Then we'll go on to the weekly Speak to Hiccup challenge. And then we should be close to having enough XP to get to level 75 and get all the new skins and stuff. Oh, I've also got to check the new boss fight. Like, there's a new area below the Whispering Dunes, right? Okay, my teammate's got that one. I can get these two up here. Again, I feel bad for the one person on blue team. Although, wait, is that a different dragon, or... Okay, yeah, no, still only one person on blue team, I think. Oh, I've got sheep. Still can't join. That's strange. Target sheep, grab it. Whoa! Oh my gosh, thank you for the $10 super chat. So, okay, again, gotta pronounce this correctly. Seal lamb jam. Thank you! Thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate that. Oh my goodness. That makes you, I think, my 3rd ever super chat. And the highest donated one. So thank you. Thank you very much. Right, target sheep. Again, for any new channel members, an early version of my next video should be available now for you to watch. I want to do a little bit of tidying up on it and stuff. It's not the fully finished video, but you guys have pretty good early access on this next one, which, if you saw my community post, is the revisit of Dragons Riders of Berk, which has been 14 years since that show released, which is pretty insane. Yes, I need to figure out pronunciation. Morin Martel, is that how you say your name? Morin Martel. I can't wait for your next video. Yes, I was just talking about what that's going to be. I mean, yeah, I did a post saying what it's going to be, and I think you can see it, like the early version of it, on my channel, although only members can watch it. Who's stealing my sheep? Someone on the yellow team. Get them out of here. Okay. Wait, did they remove the cooldown on sheep tackling? I don't know. I haven't done all that much sheep sprint since the first one. Oh, someone joined yellow team last minute. Well, that's 1 out of 5 wins down. So, I know when this event first released, a lot of people were... You know, a lot of people didn't like it. Most people did. Most people loved the event. But some people were kind of underwhelmed because they were expecting, like, I don't know, a screaming death boss fight and whatever sort of thing, you know? And they were kind of, like... They were kind of underwhelmed by the update, especially with, like, you know, it was just this week 1 section before, and it was quite a grind to get the Whispering Death. But now they're on week 4, there's a lot more content, a lot more dragons, we have, like, a new arena to gain points. It's a lot easier to level up now, so I think the event in its current state is the completed version, you know? This is the full version of the event that, if it were the case at launch, I think a lot more people would have liked, but... At the same time, I like the weekly release thing. It kept constant hype. I wish they changed the picture, you know, the actual thumbnail of the game. I think that would help get a lot more people on, being like, oh, there's no update. Like, if they had the Whispering Death as the picture, you know? They have, as it stands, it's just like the main thumbnail that they have for the game, but with the little Trial of Flame icon in the corner. I think the event would have gotten a lot more players if they had had the Whispering Death on there. But that's just me. I'm no marketing guy. Come on, if we can get this black sheep. Okay. Ooh, no! Come on. Oh man, this is pretty even right now. There's 1 person per team, right? 2 people for blue team, actually. I need to get better at grabbing the sheep from people. I was spamming E, but it didn't do it. Blue team gets the black sheep. Yeah, the thumbnail looks quite odd. Yeah, a little bit basic, right? For there being such a big update. I think it would have gotten a lot more attention if they had changed it to having the Whispering Death. Like, I know they did that when the Skrill came out, and I think that was one of their most highest performing updates, so I do think for future updates they should really, or Black Sheep, they should add, like, a new profile. Obviously they have all their new, they have the new banner things when you actually click on the game, but I think the thumbnail is quite an important thing for getting in new players. Glad the franchise is still so alive. Yes, Sea Lamb Jam. I agree, like... Man, there was a rough 6-year period there after the 3rd movie where the franchise was dead. It was over. All we had was Rescue Riders and the 9 Realms. So, you know, it wasn't a very great spot for the franchise, but, you know, it had ended. The 3rd movie ended the story of the series. But now, this is the reason I'm okay with the live actions, you know? Holy moly, Blue has a lot of points. Yeah, a lot of people are like, you know, the live action is just a cash grab, and yeah, it is, but I am pleased it happened, because it's sort of giving the franchise a second wind, you know? We get to re-experience the series for the first time again, basically. It's a shame we're not getting any TV shows or anything, but Well, okay. My concern has always been, since this live-action series has been going, my concern has always been that after the third live-action comes out, we're just going back to the way it's going to be. You know, like, we're going back to that 6-year time period where the franchise is dead. You know, there won't be anything because the series has ended all over again. But I've been thinking about this. With how well the live-action movie did, it did better than any of the previous ones. I think there is legitimately a chance that after the live-action series, or even during, we could get a new TV show set in between How to Train Your Dragon 2 and 3, what we've always been wanting since the series ended. With how profitable the series is being right now, with like the live-action movies doing better than the animated ones, there is, like, the studios are going to take note of that, and whether the creators want it to or not, they might not let the franchise die if it is profitable enough. And the natural next step for that would be the missing TV show between How to Train Your Dragon 2 and 3. Live action, Defenders and Riders of Berk, we've been wanting that, but I do think the odds of that are very low, unfortunately. It would be awesome, but I think they're really just going to be sticking to the movies, just the movie trilogy. But again, I do think that could lead to them giving us a new animated TV show set in the animated universe. The series, I don't know if the series as a whole is the most profitable now than it's ever been, but the live action, like the movies, that's done better than the entire rest of the franchise. One thing I wish for is a series like a documentary. That would be my dream thing. I don't think they really properly realise that they have a Pokemon sort of situation on their hands here. Not to the same degree as Pokemon, God no. Because Pokemon, you know, one of the biggest series in the world. But what I mean by that is a series known for having so many unique and marketable creatures. It's a shame that they don't really take much advantage of that and just slap Toothless's face in all the marketing. Obviously I know why, he's the one that will sell the most, but you would be hard-pressed to get a plush or, like, I don't know, a hoodie with anyone but Toothless on it. The Flightmare looks awesome, you know, but you don't really get much merchandise of it because it's only in the TV shows. So I do hope they lean into that area of the marketing a bit more. Did you know that the reason why Thunder looks like that is, is actually because of inbreeding? That's like, technically that is the reason. Okay, we didn't win this game. But that's like, fans came up with that afterwards, right? Because it does make a lot of sense. The creators of the show definitely didn't have that in mind when designing his character. Wasn't there a short type thing for the Screaming Death being the villain, or am I just being stupid right now? Short? The finale of Defenders of Berk had that, but you might be thinking of the Bonapper short. Potential Whispering Death merch mentioned? I mean, I would hope so, that would be awesome. Again, there's like a lot of marketing potential with these dragons, and they don't really take much advantage of that. Same with, like, you know, the franchise is over, we only have the live actions and this game at the moment. Once the rest of the live action films come out, after they're done, the franchise will be done again. If the rest of them are profitable, like this first one was, I don't see them letting this franchise rest. I do think we might get more. Now, hopefully we get that long-awaited show set in between How to Train Your Dragon 2 and 3. That would be, I think, the first thing they go for, but I can only see them stretching out maybe 2 or 3 seasons from that. After that, maybe the series will be left to rest after some more comics or something like that, or they might try another 9 realms, right, continuing the series, which could be disastrous or amazing. Now that they've done the 9 realms, I can't really see them going for that exact premise. 9 realms really screwed over the future of this franchise, I feel, because that is the natural next generation from the series, and they blew it on that, you know? I don't think they can really do that premise again. So that has kind of put them into a bit of a tough place for the future of the series, I feel like. A 2-season show set 11 years after the Hidden World, just 1 year after the epilogue. Dragons Reborn, what... Is that like a fan thing that exists? Like, I don't think we should continue Hiccup's story. After the 3rd film, I mean. Like, after the 3rd film, I think that's the ending, you know? A lot of people talk about wanting How to Train Your Dragon 4. I think that's a really dangerous idea. I definitely don't think we should have a How to Train Your Dragon 4. I don't know if that's a hot take or whatnot, but That is my opinion on that. But a next generation, like what the Nine Realms should have been, being the next generation, the modern day, hello Shrew Games, I think that could work really well. I had an idea in my mind a while ago for like, basically, a sequel show, a what if the dragons didn't go to the hidden world, right? And I don't say this to demean the third movie, I love the third movie, I think it's sorely overhated, but a what if to where the dragons didn't go into the hidden world, set in the modern day, could be their key to reinvigorating this franchise for a whole new generation. Set in the modern day, actually a good budget, good writers, and basically dragons in the modern day, but are a rare sight due to, you know, human hunting, their habitats being overhauled by natural human whatnot. I think that would be the perfect show. And it could sit around a bunch of characters, like, trying to, I don't know, fight for dragon rights and, like, helping to destroy poacher camps and all this stuff to help preserve the dragon's life in the modern day. Because that wouldn't go against the morals of the third film. You know, if it were, you know, dragons are out in the wild living in harmony with humans, or, you know, dragons are just like any other animal out in the wild, I think that would kind of undermine the third movie and them going to the hidden world. But what if they didn't go to the hidden world, and them actually being on the decline, you know, some species are extinct, dragons are rare sights because of how, you know, how hunted they are and all that sort of thing, I think could be the key to having a sequel show for this franchise, and continuing the franchise so it can continue to be marketable even after the main series has ended, you know, DreamWorks Dragons New Age, right? I think that could be it. If they would do that or not, and it be any good, that's up for the question. Nine Realms, I think, sort of showed how they see the series in terms of continuing it with TV shows. I don't think, well, okay, no, they clearly do realise they have a very big adult fan base, because, like, they're making all these super expensive collector statues and stuff, which, you know, only adults would buy, so they do realise there is an adult audience for the series. I say that because, like, you know, Nine Realms clearly geared only towards kids, and there wasn't really anything of value there for anyone over the age of, not to be demeaning to anyone who likes the Nine Realms, it had its good qualities, but anyone under the age of, oh, I don't know, 13, it had a target demographic. And I'm worried that if they do any more TV shows, they're gonna miss what made the original TV show so amazing by just pumping it out, you know, just throw out another TV show for the kids, you know? That's my worry. But after the third live action, I do legitimately think there will be a future for this franchise. What that will be remains to be seen. But I think it will start with the TV show set between How to Train Your Dragon 2 and 3. At least a first season, leaving the door open for a second season. If the first season does well enough, they might get a second season. And then I think I could only see it going 1 or 2 seasons. There's not much time between those two films. But I think that would be something. That's the only area of the series that's missing exploration, right? We have the comics, but there's only 2 comics. And, you know, they can work in well with the TV show as well. The story of the comics didn't finish, right? Maybe we could finally see the Fathom Fin and other stuff like that. Will you make the NBD Minecraft server before Book of Dragons comes out, since I don't think NBD is coming out anytime soon? We're probably just going to wait for New Book Dawn, but if New Book Dawn takes a long time, we might make a Book of Dragons server. What up, Risky Roar? Hello, Emangel, if that's how you say it. Hello, Faseo Faletti. If the Whispering Death was real, do you think it would be endangered or not? Probably not, because they're, like, really quite vile, you know? Well, I mean, I love Whispering Deaths, don't get me wrong, but they are, like, really nasty creatures. I'd say they would probably be like, what's a really nasty creature that we have nowadays that's not extinct, but, you know, you don't see much of? I can only think of, like, what, scorpions? I don't know, that doesn't really apply. But I don't think in the modern day Whispering Deaths would be particularly endangered, as much as they're rare to see. Same sort of thing with Death Grippers, right? I think the Night Fury would of course be well extinct in the modern day. Maybe some Nightlights, very rare. But in that sequel TV show I had the idea for, you know, they could discover the remains of the original Berk and discover the way the Vikings saw dragons and stuff. You know, just, you know, respectfully, not like the Nine Realms did, where it was very disrespectful. I don't know why I thought of Komodo dragons. True. Whispering Death skins are so cool, but I'm lazy to grind levels. After I'm done here in the arena, I'm going to show you a really great strategy. I showed you at the start of the stream, I showed it at the very start of the stream, but they've made the... Hold on, can I see it from here? the arena at Burke, there's actually a target range there, and it is really good for leveling up. This whole event was really a daily login type thing. That's how you got the majority of the coins. It was, you log in every day or so, get the majority of coins. And then, not much to do each day, but you would log in frequently every day to get the coins. And that would be like how you stay on top. Like, I have 11,000 coins right now, from mostly just doing the daily logins and stuff. Now that we're at the end of the event, I think it's going to be quite tough to get everything now, because, if you're just joining in now, you kind of missed out on that weekly login thing, doing all your dailies. We still have some weeklies and some seasonal events and stuff like that, but yeah, most of the actually gaining the materials and stuff, I think that's done, but now all of the content is in the game, all of the new skins and stuff like that. That'd be just as scary seeing, oh my gosh, could you imagine seeing a Screaming Death? I want a How to Train Your Dragon VR game. I don't think that's ever happening, but I want a How to Train Your Dragon VR game. That would be awesome. Or like, just a How to Train Your Dragon game. My dream How to Train Your Dragon game is like Ark Survival Evolved, but with How to Train Your Dragon. Or alternatively, something like The Isle or Day of Dragons, but for How to Train Your Dragon. A AAA animal survival type game, Have you tried the boss battle yet? No, I haven't actually, good point. After I've done these daily quests, I'm going to fly over there and do those. Oh man, I've only won one sheep sprint. Maybe after I've played 5 sheep sprints, I'll go over and check out what's going on in the Whispering Dunes. Because there's something big going on there, I haven't experienced it yet. How to Train Your Dragon Ark would be amazing. Yeah, like Ark Survival Evolved, but How to Train Your Dragon. A AAA game like that would be the perfect How to Train Your Dragon game, I think. Right, okay, I best re-equip my Whispering Death at the moment, since, we are on the Whispering Death event, it's level 68. Here we go. Black Sheep. Thankfully, Blue Team is in the lead. There we go. We are fighting the boss right now. Oh, like in the same server. Again, I think you guys should be able to join my server, right? Yeah, okay, people are managing to get in, that's cool. Okay, both of these are target sheep, good, not decoys. TBH, I would love a How to Train Your Dragon Ark game. Me too, that kind of gamer, dude. That would be, like, perfect, right? I think that is the idea. Imagine it. Open world, How to Train Your Dragon game, playing as a human, but you can train all the different dragons. The How to Train Your Dragon style of, like, world generation with, like, the magnificent sights, modern day graphics with lower settings. That would be awesome. Also, people are talking about the boss fight in this game. A lot of people were expecting it to be the Screaming Death when they heard about a boss fight, something bigger lurking beneath the Whispering Dunes. Understandable assumption, but I'm pretty sure it's not, right? Yeah, it's not. The developers confirmed that there would be no Screaming Death in this event. Maybe one day, but not yet. Oh, heads up! Don't use that Whispering Death in the boss battle because that's what you're fighting. Oh, okay. Yeah, so you're fighting a really large Whispering Death, and it's this skin, right? You know what? That's actually kind of cool. That makes the limited skin a lot more valuable. Like, getting to play as the boss fight that everyone is battling, that's pretty cool. I like that. Oh, no, don't steal my sheep. Gotta get into the blue hoop. Come on. Okay, scored. Looks like this is going to be another win, thank Thor. Grab the target sheep, there we go. So why do so many dragons have wings near the front of their body unless their tails have no mass? Yeah, it's like, this is the thing, that's my one thing with like the Whispering Death design. I think they more so stay in the air. I really like the theory that they have like helium in their heads, The live action design, they made it a lot more proportionate. The wings are quite a bit bigger and the head is a lot less obscenely large. The Screaming Death, I wish the Screaming Death had bigger wings. I do wish. I'm glad I could stop by, but I gotta go. Thank you for stopping by, Itchy Josh. See you around. See you hopefully for my next stream. I'll see you at my next video. Did you search up about Night Fury and Black Fire? Oh yeah! I forgot about that. Wait. What was that from again? I might do that right now. It was from an old handbook, right? Of some sort. What is that from? Not just the Whispering Death, the Skrill too. Well, I mean, most things do have wings up high in the front of their body, as long as the wing membrane goes, like, quite a bit further down their body, right? Yeah, like, that's how most dragons are portrayed to have their wings, quite far up. Do you mean in terms of the side? The side of that? Risky, is it true you're a part of the Dragonfire SMP? Yes, I am. The Dragonfire SMP, hosted by Mythogem. I am a part of that. I was in the first episode. If you're curious to see what I got up to in that whole thing, the first episode of Mythogem's series of the Dragonfire SMP, that's where you can see the most of what I got up to during that series. Or at least the first session. Bye. See you, Dragon Robbie. That's what makes it scary. Yeah, the Whispering Death, Screaming Death, they're terrifying. Could you imagine seeing them in real life? Again, really love the idea of a VR game. Hey Risky, I was playing on my phone and I'm so laggy. Yeah, this game could be quite laggy on phone. It's very high-end by Roblox standards, you know? Well, I mean, there are some insane stuff in Roblox, but... Oh, wait, that round is over. Right. Let's check out this fabled boss fight I've heard so much about below the Whispering Dunes. It's a big area, right? How much is my XP? Okay, after we do this boss fight, let's wait. No. We'll speak to Hiccup first. I'm pretty sure that will tie into the boss fight. So we'll do our weekly quest, speaking to Hiccup, and we'll see if that leads us to the boss fight. I was walking in the park and just walking in the park and someone just gets discovered by a Whispering Death. Yeah, that would be terrifying. Did you see the 2 posts on stream about the new dragon concept? Wait, what do you mean? Did you see the 2 posts on stream about a new dragon concept? Like a fan-made thing, you mean? Or like, because you're the first one who informed me about the Lego crossover, by the way. I had no clue about that until you informed me. Then I looked it up, and I was like, oh my gosh, Lego is crossing over with How to Train Your Dragon with the weird Lego Dreams thing. If you guys don't... Devoured. Yes. Just walking by in the park and get devoured by a Whispering Death. That would be terrifying. You'd feel the rumbling coming, but man, there's so much potential for a modern day How to Train a Dragon show, and the 9 Realms flanked it. Which is just so tragic. Oh, that's the tragedy of 9 Realms. But where's Hiccup? There he is. There's nowhere safe title class dragons. Exactly, that's why if the dragons didn't leave the didn't go to the hidden world, and you know, a what if scenario where that didn't happen, and they continuously try to live with dragons, I think it would genuinely make the most sense, both for the story and the moral of the third film, if dragons were really endangered. Like, very rare sights, lots of species being extinct, and it being very rare to see any type of dragon. I think that would make the most sense, for both the storytelling perspective, and just the sake of preserving the original series. That's the biggest thing with doing more How to Train a Dragon stuff, is not destroying the original franchise. The entire original series, I think, is just a perfect bubble of like a really great series. Anything outside of that, 9 Realms, you know, trying to capitalize on it, it doesn't live up. So I think the most important thing in continuing this franchise is respecting the legacy. What does Hiccup want? I've got a weird one. The Whispering Dunes, something serviced out there yesterday. Not the kind of big you ignore, a Whispering Death full grown. Yep, okay, I thought this would tie into it. The dragon concept is mine, yes, the Windtail. Oh, that looks cool, that sounds cool. Wait, in the Discord server you mean? The thing is, nobody knows. Or the noise, the fire's going off every hour. Could you imagine a live action Screaming Death? That would be so cool. Horns from Sunrise, something under the sand out there decided it had had enough. Or it was hungry. Honestly, with Whispering Death, it could usually be a coin flip. Left alone if it eats fishing crew. Oh. Left alone eats... Okay, right, I see. So we've got to take care of this very large Whispering Death beneath the Whispering Dunes. Now the reason is that... where do I go? Assumedly, the Whispering Dunes. Sandholes, yes. Oh man, can we actually finally go into the Whispering Dunes? Right, here we go. Fly to the Whispering Dunes. Is the Lego collab coming to the game? No, we won't be getting like Lego dragons in this game, but yeah, if you don't know what I'm talking about if you don't blah 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 blah. If you don't know what I'm talking about there with like a Lego crossover with How to Train a Dragon, I did make a short about it. This weird 3-way crossover with Lego Dreams, How to Train Your Dragon, and the Fast and Furious, all in one special or something. That's going to be quite weird. I'd recommend a level 100 dragon. You think so? Might want to take one of my Skrills. My Whispering Death is very high level. Oh man, it's not fully maxed out in combat though, fair point. Okay, we'll see once I get there. We'll see how I manage. If not, I might have to swap to my Voltage Skrill. Oh, my Molten Surge Skrill, of whom I've named Voltage. Oh, I also have level 92 Gold Slayer, sorry, Blinding Light, Monstrous Nightmare. Only level 65 though. Voltage is the only one who's like fully leveled up. But here we are. Let's see what this is all about. Whoa. Oh man, it's in an hour. Okay, it's like the Skrill. Cool, 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 cool. We killed it already. I see. Oh yeah, all of these mini Whispering Deaths flying around the island. They are quite tough to take down. Like, oh my god, they are... Wow, he's backing me into a corner there. Oh, what if... Wait, what does it... Oh, what in the... Whoa! I launched there. I wish they could do Lego in this game. It would like it be cool. It would be pretty cool, but it would clash pretty hard with the art style. Like, this is trying to match the live-action series. Oh, you get a Silent Egg for defeating it. That's cool. Have you guys heard of the... what's it called? I forget what it's called. Is my ability not used up? The Hiccups Memories Collector Pack thing from some sort of company made a collector's edition How to Train Your Dragon box thing for the live action with a bunch of cool memorabilia from the live action film, like all of Fish League's Dragon cards and some stuff like that. It's super expensive, so I wasn't going to get it for the longest time. Oh wait, we can go down. Whoa. I wasn't going to get it for the longest time, but I've given in and I've ordered it from Amazon. It's going to be arriving tomorrow, I think. So I'm quite looking forward to doing that. Might make a short on that. Cool collector's thing. I like... Whoa! Whoa. This is the new Whispering Death. That's the one I really want. That's going to be my main Whispering Death skin for the time being. Oh, that's how you go down to Cavens. Whoa. So this is what Toothless does. Wait, what? This is what Toothless does not want to talk about. That's a strange line. Whoa. This is awesome. There's someone else with the new... Wait, whoa. Did they... Oh, whoa. Did they change the fire breath? Holy moly. Did they give it like a more firing attack? Like a more firing sort of look? Because I saw this... Hold on, I gotta memorize the name of the skin. Inferno Calypto. I'm gonna call it an Infernal. Yeah, it does have the Rings of Fire effect. You just can't really see it from your perspective. Oh, that's awesome. That's really cool how they incorporated that. It's for the weekly quest, that dialogue. Yeah, I figured. So we've got to help defeat the Whispering Death. So in 50 minutes, in 50 minutes, there will be the Whispering Death boss fight. I've got to figure out how to get a timer on my stream. I can have, like, in the corner, 10 minutes, 50 minutes until the Whispering Death boss fight event, or something like that. That'd be cool. Oh, I want to buy some more Solar Flare eggs to try to get the missing skins, but I also really want to save for the Infernal Calypto. A 9.2% chance to get it. Yeah, that's going to be my main Whispering Death skin when I get it, I think. If you don't take a level 100 dragon, one fireball from the Whispering Death will one-shot ya. Whoa, okay. Hold on, while I'm here, I'm going to look that up. The Blackfire Night Fury thing. Night Fury Blackfire. I'm going to see if I can find something about that. Night Fury Blackfire. For those who are just tuning in or don't know what I'm talking about, someone in my chat was telling me that, like, the Night Fury gets Blackfire when it fully levels up, and it was from some super obscure handbook one day. I'm not finding anything about it in the wiki or anything. Night Fury is actually a hybrid species. That's some random Reddit post. Night Fury isn't a hybrid. I don't buy that. Wait, of the Night Fury and Skrill. Yeah, no, I saw that fan theory. That ain't how that works. If the Skrill is related to the Night Fury, I believe that. I do believe the Skrill is related to the Night Fury. Or there is at least... Oh, look at this. This is amazing. All of these Whispering Deaths. Again, if anyone wants to join, you should be able to join using the link in the description. I'm on my private server, and there's a link to join me there. Look at all of these Whispering Deaths in the caverns. Wow. I'm also looking forward to seeing what future Whispering Death skins we get. My favourite might be that one there, the anglerfish one. I think that might be my favourite. But the Inferno Calypto, that's more my colours, the type of thing I would use, right? Oh, cool, we got another one here. I'm the only one here with the limited, I think. Wait, how many are left of the limited? About 4,000 left of the Bismuth limited. Okay. Makes sense. That one, wow. They made a good decision giving that one 10,000 copies. Wait, what copy is mine? How many... Like, what's my serial number? Because all of the limiteds have a serial number. There we go. 175. So this is the 175th Bismuth skin. Heck yeah. I'm not sure why you can't join through the link, Gaming Sarko. That is quite strange. One of the Whispering Deaths should have blue fire, like they do, or they should do. Wait, that's a skrill there. Everyone, wait, let's see if we can line up here and shoot fire in a straight line. Let's see all... This would not only be a cool sight, but it would help to confirm that theory. I wish the limited weren't so expensive. I'd actually buy them if they weren't. This one, exceptionally, was like quite a bit more expensive. But yeah, they are... I wish... They're normally... Okay, how many? They're normally 800 Robux, I think, right? They're normally... yeah, normally 800 Robux. 799. I think they could do some limiteds for like a cheaper price that might get more people to buy them. But they are the game's main method of making money. And it does need to make money. Not for any greedy purposes, but for the game to continue going, it literally does need to be profitable for Universal so they can actually continue development on it. And that is their main method of doing so, so I don't mind spending, you know, $10 here and there for a really cool limited dragon skin. You know, helping to support this game. Only downside is a little tiny fraction of that goes to Roblox. Not a fan of that. But, you know, boycotting Roblox, that gets a lot of innocent people in the crossfire. Like people who build games on Roblox, you know. They aren't a part of all the horrible stuff Roblox is doing. So, I don't think it's too morally bad to spend money on this game specifically, because only a very small portion of that goes to Roblox. But I would understand if people don't want to do any sort of purchases for that reason. But again, I don't mind spending like $10, $15 here and there to help support this game. Especially, like, this is the How to Train Your Dragon game we've been after. When I think about, like, if this wasn't a Roblox game, I would spend $20 on a skin, or $10 on a skin in a heartbeat, which is, like, about the equivalent, I think 10 US dollars, 12 US dollars, something like that, is the equivalent for how much Robux this costs. So, and when I think about if this was a standalone game, yeah, I want to support the game, but not Roblox. Exactly. That is the problem with this game being on Roblox, you know? It was made just before all that stuff went down. And that's the sort of boat I'm in. There was a while where I didn't want to spend any... I would spend every single euro if this was not on Roblox. Exactly, yeah. Exactly. That's the thing. There was a time, I think it was about after the skin released, where I had made a Robux purchase, and it was going to be my last purchase of Robux for a while. And I made that the case, because I did not want to support Roblox. This was in the middle of all that free step stuff, which was, of course, still going on. Doesn't excuse what Roblox was doing whatsoever. That's still very much a thing. But, yeah, I made that last. But after a while, that stuff started to cool down. And I loosened up a bit, and I'm like, I want to support this game. Only a very tiny fraction of it goes to Roblox. A very small portion. I think it's like 10% goes to Roblox. Ideally not, you know, ideally none of it would go to Roblox, but, you know, there's some really cool skins, and I do want to support this game, so, I don't know, very understandable to want to not spend money on this, because Roblox is awful, but, like, in terms of the company Roblox, platform, well, okay, platform's been going downhill because of the company lately, but yeah, that's my position on the whole thing. I don't think anyone should be demeaned for spending money on this game, but I also would completely understand if you don't want to. Right, okay, let's see what we have to do now. Obviously defeat the Whispering Death. Until then, I'm going to complete my dailies, do some stuff in the... Oh god, I'm at the dreaded number of level on the Season Pass. Until then, I'm going to be doing my daily quests, here's the way out of here, and doing some rounds of the arena, the target thing in the arena. I wish they could have made a game separated from Roblox. Me too. It sucks how it's only on Roblox. This game is amazing, don't get me wrong, this game is awesome, they did an amazing job with what they have. But imagine having a How to Train Your Dragon game not on Roblox. That holds it back just a little bit, you know? Oh yeah, thank you for that reminder. Week 4 code, let's see what this gives. Week 4. Whoa! 6,000 coins, and whoa! Holy moly. You know, pressing 4 activated this thing for my avatar. I didn't mean to do that, but holy moly did that fit my reaction. Whoa! That got me all the way up to here in the XP tree. Thank you for that reminder, the only real him. Yep. Wait, you get Ascended Egg? Oh, you do get Ascended Egg! You're right! Wait, which one's this? This is the one with it, right? Okay, here we go, fellas. Let's, wait, how do you incubate this thing? Did they change how incubation works? Oh. Whoa, they changed how incubation works. Wait, did they? Is that how that... Yeah. Okay. I like this change. Good change. Another good change. Oh, I forgot to change my face. They're making so many good changes to this game. So many good additions. Whoa, no. Whoa, okay. 2 Whispering Death skins here. Okay, one thing at a time. But wait, yeah, they did, because, wait, no, got ya, I remember now. Right, yes, so, incubation works the same as it ever did. You know, costs coins and then gems to incubate it, and then you wait for it to incubate. But now, there is actually a what would you call this? The little incubation item that you can then use to incubate rather than spending your gems. That's good, that's good. At the moment, there's not really a way to grind gems in this game. It's a lot more of a rarity, kind of like it was supposed to be in School of Dragons, because the gem economy got way out of hand in this game, when you could get like 2,000 in an instant, you know? So they're really stripping back on that. So now their main method of that, these hatch skips and incubation things, these aren't just an extra, like, because it makes you use the skips. The option to not use tokens would be better though. Like, oh, that's true. I do wish there was an option to not use tokens. But basically, the main method of doing these things are these new tokens. You know, I have 12 incubation things, so I'm supposed to only do that 12 times. But if I really wanted to, I could chip into my gem supply and do the little extra thing. Sort of like how games have, like, the premium currency that you can skip timers for. Okay, that's how this works. I like that. But let's hatch the Ascension Egg. Please, please. We're looking at a legendary or a mythic. Please, imagine if I get it first try. Oh, good sign. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes! First try! Oh my gosh, the Infernal. Wait, what? Oh. Oh. I thought that was the only mythic there. Well, I mean, I will take it. I need the skin anyway. Chimera. There we go. I needed that skin anyway. I thought I had gotten the Whispering Death. But I needed that anyway. Let's see. I've got quite a lot of tokens now. So I've got quite a few chances to do this. There's 3 mythics. Whoa, you're right. Oh, they've got the Zephyr Skrill in there. That's cool. That's pretty cool. We also have the Fossil Whispering Death. I see. Yeah, so there's a lot of goodies to be gotten here. Let's do one more for now. Come on. Oh, this could be the fossil, right? Nope. Okay, the Pegasus. Oh, whoa, they've got... Wow, I haven't seen this skin in a while. The Ember Storm. Man, I just got flashbacks to the early days of this game. Good times. The game isn't... Don't get me wrong. The game is in such a better place now. It's a full-on open-world How to Train a Dragon game, just like we've been wanting. But man, simpler times, simpler times. I remember trying for so long to get that Deadly Natter skin. How did I get that from this? Did I open the wrong egg? Huh, no, I opened... Oh, you know, Emberstorm. Yeah, there it is, Emberstorm. Wow. Took me over 10 plus to get one of the 3 new skins. Oh no. Okay, so the odds aren't great. There is 15% chance. And 16% chance for the fossil. If we run that up, that's like... 30% chance for something good? Okay. Please, 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 please. Oh, come on. Please, 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 please. Come on. Oh, dang it. Oh, man. Oh. Wrong mythic. Wrong mythic. That's okay. Well, I've already got the Chimera, so, why is this a mythic? Hold on. I'm gonna equip the one I got of this. I'm not sure if this should be a mythic, personally. Let me see. How good does it look? Well, I mean, it does have, like, the sort of... Oh, no, the wings are cool. I guess that's why. Like, a lot of the a lot of the mythics have, like, the unique wings for the Monstrous Nightmare, right? Yeah. Okay. I guess that's why this is a mythic. I mean, it's pretty nice. It is pretty nice. Yeah, it's pretty nice looking. It looks pretty cool. Oh, by the way, guys, I finally got the Venom Skrill. That's the final Skrill that I'm missing, aside from, like, the spiral one, or whatever. But I'm not too fussed on the racing colour ones. But look at this thing! It's so cool. Look at the green lightning. Yeah, I really like this skin. It's awesome. You got Infernal second try. Well, let's see if I have third luck's the charm. Third time's the charm. Is this the third? No, this is the fourth time I'm opening one. Right, where is my egg? I gotta buy more. One more Ascension egg for now. Here we go. Okay, come on. Please, the Infernal Calypto. The Infernal Calypto. Come on, guys, manifest it. The Infernal Calypto. Please, 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 please. Or the fossil Whispering Death. Whispering Death. Just think of the spiky Whispering Noodles. Okay, this could be the Whispering Death. This could be the fossil. It's not. Come on. This is a very pretty Nada, but I already have one, and it's not what I'm after. Okay, I'm gonna sell this because I already have one. Oh man, I really hope Benji, the Skrill that already have different color lightning. Oh yeah. I hope they go back and give some of the mythics new colored lightning with the Skrills. Like, oh man, I forget I have this. This is a cool skin. I'm gonna equip this one for now. Actually, I hope they go back and give the Vaulted Skrill a new color of lightning. That would be cool. What would be the worst dragon to be real? That's not like a Titan dragon. My mind goes to Death Grippers, Whispering Deaths, some of the nastiest breeds, some of the nastiest species. You know, Whispering Deaths have amazing core strength to be able to hold their heads up when they sit. Yeah, I think they do a sort of snake thing where they rear up, right? Though their heads are a lot bigger than snakes, to be fair. Well, that's my last egg of those I'm going to hatch for a while. I'll open a few more after the Whispering Death fight, I think, and a couple leading up to it. I'm really, really hoping to get that skin in the stream, that mythic skin. For now, we have a few more tournament things to do. There we go. Okay, I might as well do the flight path to get over there. Back over to the arena. I have to win 3 more sheep sprints. Okay, yeah, win 3 more sheep sprints, basically. Okay, now I'm not saying you guys should let me win, but no, I'm just kidding. Don't make it too easier for me. But I do hope I get quite a few people put on my team at least. I really like these gigantic wall of rocks where you like farm your dragons foraging. These are awesome. Oh! Something awesome I noticed for the Whispering Death. I gotta show you guys if you guys haven't noticed. Let's bring up the default skin. My goodness, I have so many Nidhogg Deadly Nadders. Here we go. The default Whispering Death. Check this out. Okay, you guys know how the spikes on the Whispering Death, on the head, in the TV shows, they wiggle a bit, right? Is there no week 3 code? There is. You've got to try it out. It gives so much good stuff. Right, watch this as I roar. The spines actually wiggle. That's awesome. Yes, this person's also equipping the skin. When you roar, the spines on the side of the head actually do like a bit of a flare. That's so cool that they added the detail of rigging that. I think that was Rad in the Discord server that suggested that. In the Lore Keepers chat, suggested the little bit of extra wiggling in the spines, because they do that sometimes. Is it also when they're firing they do it a bit? Yeah, it actually does it when they're firing too. And when they're diving. That's so cool. How do you get the Whispering Death? In the Trial of Flame event, you can purchase it directly in the week 1 thing. Or you can get some of the awesome skins over here. Again, when you're diving, it also does the little spine thing. That looks so cool. I found out why I think it looks weird. I think it's the beard. Oh yeah, they do kind of. Man, this is why I need to print out my dragon cards. I'm making dragon cards, and I should really print the rest of them out. I have some physical dragon cards that I'm making. But yeah, I'm pretty sure you're right. They have more spines down the bottom, don't they? Again, this is like a live action design for the dragon though. It will look a bit different, and I appreciate the better proportions. Yes, there is a week 3 code. It's so good. Wasn't there also another code as well? I'm not sure. I think I activated the last one. I love that roar. Oh, also of course the rows of rotating teeth. I really like this dragon. Hoping they add the Thunder Drum next. Rumblehorn would make sense, but I really want to see the live action Thunder Drum, and because me and a few other people are obviously on the Lore Keeper team in the Discord server, we'll be able to have some insight and like some input and stuff on the design. So I'm really looking forward to getting to help make the live action Thunder Drum especially. I've got some cool ideas that I think they would quite like to incorporate for the design. So I'm really looking forward to the design process of that dragon. I'm not trying to upplay the part that I have in designing the dragons. I barely contributed much with the Whispering Death, which I wish I did, but it's just like, they landed so... They had gold the first time, with the first model they came back with. It looked so good, and some other people made some slight tweaks. But this model that we have here isn't all too different from the first model they came up with for the dragon. Just a few tweaks with the snout and the wing shape, which helps to elevate the design so much. I love this design. Cool design. I think in some aspects I prefer it to the main Whispering Death design. The things I prefer in the main Whispering Death, I think the spikes. I think the spikes looked a bit better in the original, along the tail. I think they're a bit straighter and more spiky looking. And of course, TV show model would be higher quality. But I like the proportions in this one a lot more. The smaller head and the bigger wings compared to the original Whispering Death. On Roblox How to Train Dragon Discord server, there's a suggestion on how, when the title class dragons come out, the ocean would be expanded with more NPCs and place... Yeah, I really... this was one of my biggest suggestions for the game, way back when they were talking about doing an overhaul, would be a full overhaul to the ocean. Where, at the moment, it's basically a flat thing that you can dive into. I think something more akin to... Fishing Simulator, is that how they have it? Or Sonic Speed Simulator or something, where it has an actual active ocean with a sea floor, and then maybe title class dragons could go into the water for longer periods of time. Like, regular dragons could go into the water for a small amount of time, and would be able to go down to a certain level, but then title class dragons could just stay down there for however long. I think that would be awesome. I think that would be a really cool thing for this game. Riders of Berk live action isn't happening, or Race to the Edge because of the Rumblehorn. What do you mean? Riders of Berk live action isn't happening or Race to the Edge because of the Rumblehorn. Oh, right, I get what you're saying. Yeah. Because the Rumblehorn was already in the first film, that's right. I mean, if they wanted to, they could still do a remake of those shows. I don't see it happening. I think they're just sticking to the movies, unfortunately. Maybe a rare special, I don't think they'll do a remake of Gift of the Night Fury or anything. Oh man, I like the falling animation, actually. I don't think they'll do a remake of any of the current specials. Subma Ripper boss fight would be awesome. But I could see them doing their own standalone specials. Right, I've got some dragons to retrieve here. Right, I'm going to equip... wait, which Whispering Death... yeah. Where is it? There it is. The Solar Flare. Going to equip this one and do some more Sheep Sprint. I've got to win 3 more games, and then that will be my dailies. Whoa! Whoa, look at the galaxy effect on the bottom of this one. That is beautiful. That's awesome. Again, these were designed from a skin competition in the Discord server. What's your most wanted feature in this game? I have one. I hope for the Terrible Terror and stuff like that. Oh, sweet, I'm on yellow team. For the Terrible Terror and Small Dragons, I really, really hope they add some sort of pet feature. Some sort of pet system similar to games like Pet Simulator or those other types of simulator games where they have a pet, selectable pets. You could have 3 pets equipped at once. There would be different skins for the Terrible Terror. Each one would give different effects, like +5 dragon damage or plus XP gain. Then you'd be able to have Terrible Terror eggs and stuff like that. And then you would be able to get these little extra bonus things, and then have 3 Terrible Terrors flying alongside you with a game pass to expand it to 5. Something like that. That's my most wanted feature for this game. I think that would be awesome. I know there's dangers of adding pets and stuff like that, but I do genuinely think for this game that could help, improve the gameplay loop and the features and replayability, getting better pets alongside your dragons. I think that would be awesome. And obviously there aren't that many small dragons, but they could add smothering smoke breaths, night terrors, that sort of thing, but mainly just different skins of the Terrible Terror and those dragons, which would have their different rarities and different things that they would give. I think that would be awesome. I think that'd be really cool. Oh, I can't join you. Yeah, why isn't it letting some people join me? Is the server full? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, server's not full. Huh. Some people can't join. I'm not sure why. Is there going to be a week 5? I mean, the event might stick around for a 5th week, I'm not sure. But there will be no week 5. This is the final week of the event. Okay, it's the target sheep. What if you could get like a swarm of Night Terrors? That would be awesome. Macy! Oh wow. Okay, another thing I would love to see, I would doubt it, but I would love to see player combat, right? Like, you could get actual weapons and armor for your character, and then there would be some segments, like for the story, that you'd have to go through without your dragon, like stealth sections, where you'd have to actually physically fight other people, like other Vikings. I think that could be pretty cool. I don't see them doing that, but that would be really cool. Like, we could have like some sort of stealth section or actual hand-to-hand combat with other Vikings, and then you can get like different rarity of armor and weapons that would let you do more damage. Like how you can fight dragon hunters, exactly, but like actually you as a Viking with your dragon waiting somewhere else. That would be so cool. You guys like that idea? I think that would be awesome. Man, maybe I should make a suggestion for that. I think that would be cool. I couldn't really see them doing that because like it's a lot of effort, and I'm not sure how much it would like bring new people into the game or whatnot. They can't add that, you don't think? Robo said, really? Oh yeah. Universal wouldn't let them. Yeah, that makes sense. Universal wouldn't like that. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah. That would be awesome, but I get why, right? Probably because of like they don't want us to be attacking people. Based on the quality idea, your ideas for the game would be a blast. A Night Fury plasma blast. Heck yeah. Yeah, this game is really high quality. It's really this game is so underrated within the wider How to Train Your Dragon community, I feel. There is, of course, this game does have its dedicated player base, but I don't think the wider How to Train Your Dragon community realizes that game that we're after, that dream How to Train Your Dragon game, that sequel, that successor to School of Dragons that we've been wanting for so long, is here. We have it right now. I think so many people just overlook it because it wasn't that big of a thing when it first came out, and nowadays I think people still just overlook it because it's on Roblox. It really does need to be, you know. I think this game deserves a lot more. I think this game deserves a lot more credit within the wider How to Train a Dragon community. In the recent stream, they had a Discord. Robo said Bow Napper they can add. Oh yeah, they would be allowed to add Bow Napper. That makes sense. It was in the live action. But they won't be able to add my combat idea. Dang it! That would be awesome. That would be really cool. Week 4 code? Yeah, I know. It's so good. I've already redeemed it. It's a really good code. Like, holy moly. If you guys play this game, which you definitely should, yeah, redeem the Week 4 code. That will give you a serious boost. The Summer Ripper definitely needs more lore. It's such a cool dragon. I agree. Man. Oh, my dream... Again, we were talking about this earlier in the stream. My dream How to Train Your Dragon TV show would be a documentary style thing. I don't think we'll ever get that, unfortunately. I don't think How to Train Your Dragon has enough of that pull to really intrigue the larger audience without there being like a major story and stuff. But I would love to do that. But I've been learning a bit of Blender animation recently with the How to Train Your Dragon models made by Full Animation. So once I figure out how to make sets and all that sort of thing, like build landscapes and stuff in Blender, I might make a couple of documentary type things for How to Train Your Dragon. I think that would be so cool. I really want that to exist. So yeah, there's some potential there. Like someone's doing that series for Pokemon. That's like the same sort of thing, a documentary style thing for the different Pokemon. I forget what it's called, Pokemon Earth or something. But that for How to Train Your Dragon, perfectly. That's the dream right there. Come on, can I steal sheep? Nah, I missed it. Oh, okay, we're still in the lead, but not by much. Only 1 point in the lead. Risky I'm gonna get the Book of Dragons for my birthday. It's coming very soon. Wait. That's awesome. Like the live action one, the one that's currently available with like all the live action dragons, or a new one that I'm not sure about. That's awesome. That's seriously awesome. That book is really cool. I saw some people hating on it, and I'm like, well, when it first came out, and I'm like, guys, what are you on about? This is awesome. It doesn't give any like insanely new lore information on the dragons or anything, and it's like relatively surface level stuff, but it's like it covers pretty much every dragon that we know exists in the live-action universe. And it's got some really cool drawings and stuff, a really high-quality book. It's so cool. Imagine a Pokemon Go game for How to Train Your Dragon. That is another one of my dreams for the series. Yeah, the series is like such a good franchise, but it is quite a bit underutilized, you know? We don't have much stuff outside of the main movies, you know? A lot of missed potential on the game and merchandise side of things, I feel. Wait, anyone notice half of the NPCs are just goth girls? That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Yeah, a lot of the characters are like, I think, a lot of just random Roblox avatars, I think. I mean, How to Train Dragon Minecraft mods can kind of get us there. That's the closest thing we have to, like, an ARC, right? An ARC-styled How to Train Your Dragon game. Minecraft mods. Same with VR. I'm sure we'll have some sort of VR compatibility. You know, there's VR mods for Minecraft. Oh man, we've fallen behind. Oh no, yellow team's doing too well. Rats! Oh no, yellow team's gonna take it. Man, okay, still need to win 2 more games. Sorry. You can also get a really good amount of gems from this event. Yeah, that's worth taking advantage of, I think. Do you think they'll make more original blasts like the Magnesium with the Nether? What do you mean? Like for new dragons in this game? Second place at least, but you know, dang. Gotta win 2 more. Sheep Sprint was a brilliant idea. I wonder if they're going to keep it in the game. What they should do is something similar to what the Red Death boss fight was, where it like takes you to a different server for the Sheep Sprint, with like a ready up queue and stuff like that. I think that would be pretty awesome. I saw someone else suggesting that, and I very much agree. I got Sonic Origins for my birthday. I really like Sonic Origins. I think it's a pretty great way to play the original games. Best way there is, I think. The original classics. I'm joining the members. Doesn't work for me, I don't know why. Joining the members of my Discord server, you mean? Because joining the members of like How to Train a Dragon? What do you mean? Dude, the Book of Dragons mod on Minecraft was so freaking cool. It is so good. Such a good mod. How do we join? You should be able to join through the link in the description. There's a link with the chat rules there, but also directly leading to, how much longer after New Books Dawn releases will someone make an add-on to add your avatar? I don't think that will happen, but that would be awesome. I mean, the YouTube members. Like you're trying to join, my channel members? I mean, thank you very much, but it's not working. Interesting. I mean, you managed to do a donation earlier, right? Thank you very much, by the way. I am so appreciative of that. I can't believe that, again, you're the highest donator. I'm gonna have to think of something like, have something on the stream where it's like, top donator with your name on it or something. Like, I really wish there was a way for me to better give thanks to the people who help support me by like donating and joining members and stuff. Members, I have like tons of cool perks and stuff. I'm quite happy with my membership perks, although even then I wish I could give them more. But I do want to do something for people who donate to my streams, because, you know, I really appreciate that. And I wish there was a way for me to give back on something like that. What could I do there? I've got to think on that. Again, maybe something on stream, like top donator with that person's username? I don't know. Can we know some stuff about your dragon OC? I don't know if it's an OC. Yeah. It doesn't really have any lore or anything, it's just pretty much the avatar I used to represent myself, but the design itself is mainly based on the Inferno Ravager from Day of Dragons, mixed with some design aspects from the Skrill. That's pretty much it. You know, standard fire-breathing wyvern dragon. I do actually have an official character reference in my Discord server somewhere. That's floating around somewhere that people can use to reference when doing fan art and stuff like that. But even so, I really like it when... Can I take this? I really appreciate it when people take like creative liberties with my character. And like, if you draw my character, you don't have to stick strictly to the original design. Someone did a Chinese dragon style thing. I think it's awesome. Give him a banner. Oh, good idea, like a tapestry type of thing. Yeah, that could be cool. That would be. I might do something like that. Like most recent donators with like another one on the side. Top donators. I don't know. Regardless, I really want something to thank the donators. You know, because I really do appreciate that. Come on, Black Sheep. Yes. Like that donation alone. Obviously, I have a lot of fun streaming. But like in terms of like financial things, a lot of the time they aren't that worthwhile for the amount of time I could be spending working on a video or something. But that donation alone has already made this stream well worth it, you know what I mean? So like donations like that do really help, like with my streams and stuff like that. So that's why I really wish there was a better way for me to like thank. I don't mean it as an incentive thing to incentivize people to donate, but in a way of thanking the people who do donate. You know, I want to give back in some way. Have I ever played Creatures of Sonaria or Dragon Adventures? They're both on Roblox and very fun. Yes, I have played both of them. Love Creatures of Sonaria, and I used to play Dragon Adventures quite a bit back in the day. Oh, bye Risky, don't forget my dragon concept in the chat. Thank you, Maureen Martel, is that how you say name? Thank you very much. Oh yes, up there's a cool dragon concept you had. Hold on, I'm going to scroll up and read that now. Let's see. Can I find it? It might be, oh, whoa, accidentally resized my monitor. Oh wait, I'm in a game of sheep sprint right now. Thank you very much for stopping by, and thank you for your continued support of the channel. Is Darkspark a good Skrill skin? Yeah, it's a pretty nice Skrill skin. I'd say it's one of the better skins from the initial batch of Skrills. Oh boy, okay. Black Sheep, gotta get that first. Someone on blue team, no, please, come on. Got it, okay. Now I just gotta get to the goal. Gotta get to the goal without someone snatching it. Okay, that's brought us back. Now we can catch up to blue. Again, I desperately need a win here. Wait, I just saw your characters go to... I just saw your character's goatee and I can't unsee it. It's a row of spines that goes continuously down the back of the dragon. But oh no, I can see how you could see that. Oh man, the black sheep again. Oh man, blue team is fully going for it. Can I snipe? Blue team grabbed it. No. Oh man, this is a bit of a back and forth game, but that black sheep might win them the game. Oh no, I don't know if there's much we can do here. So close. Good game, blue team. That was well played. 1 point short, I think will be. 1 point short. Yeah, no chance I can get another one in time. Dang it. Risky, how did you make your stream avatar? Using PNG Tuber Plus. I made the actual PNG Tuber thing using PNG Tuber Plus. But actually made the assets and stuff like that in Procreate. I used Procreate to draw. Hello, Bork the Boulder. Bork the Boulder, I see. Welcome to the stream. I was talking to my other account, also I know it's random, but do you want something in COS? COS? Oh, Creatures of Sonaria. I mean, I don't play it that much, but I appreciate the suggestion. It is a pretty great game. I know from a gameplay perspective why they have blue oleander around the black sheep catapult, but it's hilarious from a lore standpoint that the Viking solution to cheaters is deadly dragon poison. That's a very good point. I forgot about that. I actually took notice of that when I was first playing Sheep Sprint, that they have blue oleander up around the catapults that launch the black sheep. From a gameplay perspective, oh, that's what you mean, for that very same thing. I see. That makes sense. You know, that does make sense from both a lore and gameplay perspective, given that it actually does deal damage to the dragons if you are near the blue oleander for too long. That's a very good point. I didn't think too deeply about that. I thought it was just a strange detail, but that makes a lot of sense from both lore and gameplay. Come on, Skrill. Oh no, blue got it. The Blue Knight Fury stole it. Now I just need to deliver that. Come on. Accelerate. Can I deliver it? Yes. Okay. A strong start to the game. I can just imagine Bucket and Mulch narrating the Sheep Sprint games. Oh, it would have been so cool if Bucket and Mulch were like in the background of the movies, like in the dragon racing. That would have been awesome. People say what they will about Race to the Edge's canonicity, but Riders and Defenders of Berk, I don't think there is much argument for that being canon. Like, that is canon. That's what I mean. Like, Riders and Defenders of Berk definitely were intended to be canon by the time the second film was coming out. You see the dragon posts that were set up there in Riders of Berk, and Gobber being a dragon dentist. That was deliberately lifted from the TV shows, so they were, at least Riders and the Defenders of Berk are absolutely canon to the series. There's an argument for Race to the Edge, but them being absolutely canon, you know, I think that ropes Race to the Edge in with that too, because Race to the Edge is the direct continuation of that. Oh, what's your favourite song from the first How to Train Your Dragon film? Well, it's hard to compete with Test Drive, but that's the basic answer. So, I'm going to go with New Tale. That's a great one. New Tale, that's, I think, a very underrated song, but it's also, like, one of the main Give me that back. It dropped through the netting. That's like, when I think of How to Train Your Dragon, that's the song and the sound that pops into my mind. There's like 3 versions of that song, and I really like it. It's got such a nice Celtic Viking sort of sound. Wait, Yellow. Oh my gosh, that would be Yellow's first score as the Black Sheep. 9 realms isn't canon. That would be correct. 9 realms ain't canon. Race to the Edge, yes. Wait, did I say 9 realms? Did I say 9 realms? No, I said Race to the Edge, right? I didn't say 9 realms. Right. I meant, yeah, Race to the Edge. I do believe Race to the Edge is canon, not 9 realms. I like Forbidden Friendship, definitely. Forbidden Friendship is amazing. That's up there. That's definitely up there. There are so many good songs from the first film. I love Dragon Battle and Down Dragon. Pretty much every song from the original film is just a straight masterpiece, right? There's just so many iconic songs in that first film. Okay, we're leading the game by quite a lot, thankfully. We've got quite a lot of advantage. The 9 realms, Elseworlds. Man, yeah, 9 realms was such wasted opportunity. Did you guys see the newest short I uploaded? The clip from my 9 realms video that was the Cavern Crasher. D'Angelo just approaching an injured Cavern Crasher and it going perfectly fine. Because what could possibly go wrong if you approach an injured, aggressive wild dragon in the woods? Oh, we've got 10 minutes left until the boss fight. Okay. Yeah, 9 realms, alternate universe. My idea I was talking about earlier for like a TV show, a high quality one, a high quality TV show about what if the dragon has never went to the hidden world, set in the modern day. My thinking behind that is they've done non-canon sideshows in the past. Right, well, let me think. Hold on, what's it called? Rescue Riders. Rescue Riders is completely separate from the main series. It's not canon, that's a side universe. So, I don't see why they couldn't do that for, like, the future of the franchise, you know? I'm practicing to draw so I can draw some fan art. Oh, of Cloud Jumper, that would be awesome. Like the 9 realms. Yeah, like Rescue Riders and the 9 realms. Problem with the 9 realms is it's trying to be canon. It never will be, but it's trying to be. That's the reason I don't find Rescue Riders offensive. In fact, honestly, guys, Rescue Riders is kind of good. I'm gonna be real. In terms of, as far as preschool shows go, Rescue Riders actually ain't that bad. I think I watched the first episode again recently when I was sick, and it actually wasn't that bad. It's quite nice. I don't know. Obviously, you know, it is a preschool show. But it does carry the spirit of the franchise in terms of the dragon species and how they interact with the world. Some really cool details, like they said, razor wings nest in rocky areas or something like that. They've got good world building, you know. Rescue Riders, yeah, exactly. I want to do a video revisiting Rescue Riders one day. I watched the entirety of Rescue Riders when I was sick, like years ago when it was first coming out, and it was like the perfect thing. You know, when you're sick, you're not right in the head. You know, weird attention span sort of thing going on when you're sick. You don't want to watch something too slow-paced or too fast-paced. And Rescue Riders is actually really good to watch, I found, when I'm sick. Like, right after my previous stream, I got quite sick there. That's why I had a sore throat there. And I actually watched an episode of Rescue Riders, and I actually quite enjoyed it. It works really well. It was fun. It was really fun. I actually did a sketch of what I think an adult razor wing could look like, which was, you know, the cutter dragon from that show. Only reason I didn't watch more is because I want to make a video on that show one day, and I don't want to watch the entirety of it too soon. Yeah, I could start taking notes now, but I'm more focused on my current videos at the moment. But still, yeah, next time I'm sick, I'm going to be watching some Riders of Berg. It's quite perfect for that. Is it just me, or is Hiccup's stoic impression in the beginning of the second movie better than the voice actor they got for the TV shows? I see what you're saying, yeah. At the very start, the voice actor they got for Stoic is quite jarring, but I think he got he got his footing in the role later on, in like Race to the Edge and Defenders of Berk. At the beginning of the second movie, well, you're all grown up. Yeah, that speech, I know the one you mean. And who could, because no one could ask for a better successor, I've decided, and then Astrid interjects, to make you chief. Yeah, I know what you're referencing. You know, that is actually a pretty great Stoic impression. Right, no time to dilly-dally. We are going, let's see, oh wait, I have it on the map. Where's the icon? We're going to the Whispering Dunes for the boss fight. Let's see, where is it? Where are the Whispering Dunes? I'm blind. There it is. Got it. Okay, off we go. Rescue Riders is a good show, just wish the models were better, bro. They just looked like... Look at the Relentless Rainbow Horn model. Yeah. I mean, you can't expect too much from Rescue Riders because it is a preschool show. That said, it's a pretty dang good one. Now, I'm not one of those people who are like, it's just a kid's show, it doesn't matter. But I mean, you can't expect like exceedingly deep characters and like profound world building and storytelling in a show meant for 5-year-olds, you know, to that degree. Like specifically, the Paw Patrol of the How to Train Your Dragon series, you know. But by the standards of that specific genre of thing, again, it is the Paw Patrol of the How to Train Your Dragon universe, so it's that sort of age demographic and target audience and stuff. I'd say for that general thing, it's pretty dang good. It's pretty dang good. Are you going to play the 9 Realms game? When have I ever done that with my hands? You just did. Exactly. Oh man, they lean into that a lot in the theme park portrayal. Are you going to play the 9 Realms game? I have it on PlayStation, but I could actually do that on stream one day. Maybe. It goes pretty cheap on Steam. And wait, you can fast travel too? Really? Oh! I've just got to get out of the combat zone. Hold. This is a new development for me. I've been flying all around the archipelago this whole time, and all I had to do was teleport to the Whispering Dunes. You've got to be kidding me! That was the wrong face. You've got to be kidding me! Oh, well, that's useful to know. That is very useful to know. We've got 5 minutes until the boss fight. The movies are peak comedy. The movies and TV shows are very, very funny. Since when was that a thing? I don't know. I didn't know you could teleport either. I am very pleased to know I wasn't the only person who knew this. Most of the skins this season were Greek mythology inspired. Like in this game. Do you know if we will get a Pantheon inspired skins? Like in this game? I don't know, but that would be awesome. How do I get a Whispering Death Egg? In the Trial of Flame, you can purchase them with the tournament coins. While we wait, let's open one more Infernal Calypto egg. Well, Ascension egg to get an Infernal Calypto. Please, may Thor and Odin please be on our side. What's that? Do you guys know the name of that song that goes da 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 da? What's that from? I don't know what that's called. That would be useful to use for when I'm opening the eggs. Switch to level 100 dragon. Yeah, you're probably right. Why does your Whispering Death got rust teeth? You know, I was just looking at that actually. That's it's sort of like a galaxy sort of look for the skin. Whoa, the fossil! Holy moly, look how cool the fossil skin looks. They did a really good job adapting this into the game. Right, here we go. People say when you tap fast you get better luck. I'm not sure how true that is. Whispering Death please. Whispering Death please. Oh. Man. Oh, well, okay. That said, there are loads of really good skins in this egg. I'm going specifically for those 2 Whispering Death ones, but this egg is full of really cool skins, even though I already have most of them. Like, well, okay, some of them. There's actually a lot of new ones. Oh, the island's rumbling. Purchase a few more of these eggs. Let's see. I'll open one more. Okay, I'm out of my Ascension things. I'm out of my incubation tokens. They should make a show based off the books, like the separate How to Train Your Dragon books. That would be so cool. That would be so cool to have like a separate franchise based on the original book series. I don't see them doing that, but it would be very awesome. Right, okay. Ascension egg. One more, and then we're on to the Whispering Death boss fight. Let's see. Please, for the love of Thor, be the Whispering Death. Awesome Nadiskin. However, I have gotten it 7 times already. If they did do a How to Train Your Dragon documentary, I want a Bonapper versus Death song, because I think a Bonapper would raid a Death song. You're so right! That would be awesome. Oh man, I can't believe I never thought of that. Bonapper's... I'm writing this down right now. Hold on. Where can I write that down? Oh man, I need to write that. Legitimately, that's a brilliant idea. That's such a good idea. I'm totally going to forget that, but Man, I want to... That's a really good idea. I'm reading How to Break a Dragon's Heart right now. That was one of my favourite ones from the original series. You know what? I'm totally down to just talk book series. Talk about the original How to Train a Dragon books. There's a lot to talk about there. My favourite one, I did really... Oh man, How to Break a Dragon's Heart. They had such good, like, scenery and stuff like that. That was... Oh, I loved the vibe of that one. I didn't like the book series as much as I liked the film series. That's hard to compete with, obviously. But they had some great moments. And those great moments, How to Break a Dragon's Heart, the majority of that was amazing. That's great. I know I'm a genius. I've been saying this for like a year. I can say it in the Discord server if you'd like. I'm Birkin Boy. Oh yeah, you are Birkin Boy. I'm a genius. I've been saying this for like a year. That's amazing. Oh, that's great. Well, time for the boss fight. Let's equip the Whispering Death and let's get down into the tunnels. I've got to get a more dramatic song for our soon-to-be boss fight. Let's see. Think. What's a cool... Aha. I know. My mouth talking when I type. You guys know the Lost World OST, the Jurassic Park The Lost World? Yeah, I use that soundtrack a lot in my videos. Let's see. Okay, yeah, this'll do just nicely when we get to the boss fight. Bro, I'm doing the fight and it's only Night Fury. Wait, where am I? 1 minute, time to go. Yes, here we are. I've never done this before. I'm going to turn up the volume. I want to hear this. What's going to happen? GG's risky, and they're all level 100. Oh, that makes sense. Battle the Green Death, I assume. Yeah, this is, Oh, Battle the Green Death. Good point. That would be copyright, though, unfortunately. Way harder than you think. Oh, here we go. Here we go, guys. I'm going to take a sip of tea first. Silence the Whispering Death. Whoa, where is it? Oh, whoa. Level 100. Whoa! Oh my gosh, it has minions. Whoa! I can see what you were talking about. Holy moly. That was my maxed out, level 100, fully mastered Skrill. Okay, now this is a boss fight. I'm getting out my Night Fury for this one. And getting the music on. Here we go. This is holy moly. Okay, we really do need an army of people to take this thing down. Oh, wow, okay, wait. It basically does act like a Screaming Death, right? Even the roar, did it stun us? I'm not sure. Oh man, pity we can't get it above ground to utilize its weakness. We're in its environment here. Oh boy. Can I use my Plasma Blast? Oh man, no, I gotta get out of here. This is tough. This is exactly what the game needed. Proper challenging. Yeah, you guys were right. This is difficult. That's very, very difficult. Oh boy. It's super tough. I thought my fully maxed out level 100 Skrill would have done it. Boy, was I wrong. Oh my gosh. This is amazing. This is awesome. This is spectacular. Oh, this game is so good, guys. So underrated. Oh man, I gotta just to keep it at a distance, utilize my Night Fury to the best of my ability, and there we go! That's done it. Return to Hiccup on Burke. Phew! Okay, that was awesome. That was, like, wow. We made short work of that, but, wow, it can kill you very easily, and it's only because I think that basically the entire server was here that we managed to take it down at all. Wow. Holy crap, you guys were absolutely right. I'm gonna be real, I underestimated it. If you get stunned and shot, you can land and you can dodge it while stunned. Interesting. I see. Music's not too loud, by the way, right, guys? Okay. Wow, there's that mission complete. I'll swap back to my... Oh man, I didn't actually grab my Skrill. Hold on. Oh, wow. Wow. That's cool. We need some more challenging stuff like that in this game. That's awesome. That is really cool. Have you seen Ninjago? And what are your opinions about the dragons in the show? Yes, I have seen the majority of Ninjago. I've not caught up with Dragons Rising. I think I saw the first 2 seasons of Dragons Rising. And I've seen almost the entirety of the original show. And the entirety of the Wild Brain era. Some cool dragons in that show, specifically the Lego sets. I abuse it on my lower levels, I'll be honest. Oh yeah, good point. We all underestimated it. Yeah, the Lego sets of the dragons in Ninjago look spectacular. I have a good few of them. It's harder than the Red Death. I mean, we defeated it quicker than the Red Death, but a lot more deadly than the Red Death, that's true. That is a good point. Yeah, Lego sets, the Lego dragons in Ninjago, the sets themselves, they're so good. But in the show, a lot of the time they do look kind of jank. Right, return to Hiccup on Burke, and that will complete the quest. Hold on, I'll equip my Whispering Death for this one, because this is going to give a lot of XP. Actually, let's see if we can get the new skin first. The Ascension Egg, Incubate, Infernal Calypto, so that I can utilise the XP to give that one a bit of a head start. I swear to Thor. Okay. What is my luck here? Oh my gosh, isn't it like a 30% chance total to get a Whispering Death from that egg? It is pretty, but I do already have it. It is, I do already have that one. That was one of the first skins added to the game actually, wasn't it? Well, 17th times the... Oh my gosh, guys, I am out of tokens. Oh. Okay. Okay. Right, that's going to cause... That's cause for concern if I don't get it very soon. But I've got to return to Hiccup. I'll use my Bismuth Whispering Death because I am trying to level that one all the way up. There you are. Okay, this will give me 5,000. It's dealt with. You did good. I mean, hopefully we didn't canonically kill it, right? Just knocked it out. There's going to be very... Yeah. Whispering Deaths run in family lines. Oh, lore. There's usually... Yeah, that's true. Where there is one, there is usually more. Someone else's problem for now. Good job on the developers of this game. They know their stuff. They know their stuff with the lore. They have the lore team. They do a great job. Go spam Arena with Skrill ult. Yeah, I'm going to do that to level up. It's not great. Oh, wait, no, it is pretty good for tokens, too. Good point. Oh, the Berserkers. Yeah, I love the storyline in this game. You guys haven't been paying attention to the storyline. That's definitely worth doing. But a dragon that hunts Night Furies surfaces the same week the archipelago is looking at the sky. Oh man, this really does play into where the story is at the moment. That's awesome. Wow. Okay, we just got confirmation that Whispering Deaths hunt Night Furies. Interesting. Well, at least in the live action universe. Interesting. Right, okay, that's given us 6,500 tokens. Alright, that's it. We're locking down now. 1, 2. That's all of the Ascension eggs I can get. Now, we're going to fly to the peak of Burke. And we're going to open these eggs right here and now. Hey, I'm back. Welcome back, Devon Snow. Welcome back to the stream. We are about to open my last 2 Ascended eggs. These are basically my last 2 chances to get the dragon at the moment. Lock in, buddy. Yeah, lock in. Lock in. Come on. May the level 69 nice hat. Yeah, good point. Nice. Let the Chow Garden music bless us. I'm going to turn that up a bit. Sonic music is so good. Did you guys see Sonic is being added to Fortnite? I really hope How to Train Your Dragon gets added to Fortnite. Nice pray, Risky. We pray to the Chow Garden music. Please, Thor, let it be so. Please. Also, I love the little shiny effect they added on the super cool skins. Actually, every dragon in this egg is legendary or above. This is a really good skin to have for a new player, actually. Right. Incubate. All the way up. Please, Thor, Loki, Odin. Maybe not Loki. Everyone, please bless this god. Loki's been taking the wheel at the moment. We need Odin here, right? What god gives us good luck? We need the Infernal Calypto or the Fossil. But I'm really aiming for the Infernal Calypto. Come on. Please. No. Oh no. Again. Cool skin, don't get me wrong, but I already have it. Okay. One more chance. Please, please, sir. I had a premonition of the future, but I'm not gonna say it in case I jinx it. Please, Inferno Calypto, Infernal Calypto, Infernal Calypto. Or Fossil. Okay, well, my vision of the future was that I end up getting the Zephyr Skrill from this egg, which I haven't gotten from this egg yet, but I already have. So that would have been salt in the wounds. But thankfully that didn't happen. The Pegasus skin is so pretty. So pretty. That doesn't mean I need 7 copies of it from this egg. But man, this is a, really nice Deadly Nadder. Honestly, might be one of the prettiest Nadder skins in the game. Gonna be real. If you could make an Alpha Skrill skin, what would the colour be for the glow and the base colour? Oh, I don't know. I think, honestly, basic black and purple, probably. Super cool black and purple, maybe with hints of blue and yellow spliced in there. I think that'd be awesome. I know purple's like the main colour for a Skrill, but it would look really, really, really cool. Well, that is all of my tokens for the time being. I got to win 1 more sheep sprint. That will give me 700 more tokens. And then it will just be a matter of grinding the arena. It'll be a matter of, what colour would you want the sparks to be around the dragon? Purple, I would say. Purple, yep, that would be awesome. I think it's going to be a matter of grinding out the dragon arena with my Skrill. Probably Voltage. Thunder King, I'll go in with Thunder King. I'll do a few rounds of this for now. Really, really good for XP. Again, the Skrill ultimate is the best method I found for this, but somebody else has come up with a pretty good method with the Zippleback. See you later, Risky. See you later, Faseo Faletti. Sorry, didn't get it. Yeah, dang it. Dang. I really want to get it in the stream. I'm very determined. Well, this round will just be a matter of leveling up my... charging my Skrill ability. Oh my gosh, this monstrous nightmare is getting in the way. Holy moly. I normally don't have much trouble with it, but here I am. There we go. Okay, the Skrill ultimate is ready. I'm going to save it for when there's like very few left. Actually, you know what? I'm going to use it now. There we go, because I'm pretty sure... There we go, look how that immediately cleared it. Now, if I quickly get into another round, very, very quickly, just jump into another round, I'll still have my ultimate activated, and I should be able to just... Boom. Boom. And where's the last one? Boom. There we go. That's 300 experience in 6 seconds and 150 tournament coins. Oh yeah, Thunder King, the bio for the Thunder King dragon is really cool. I think, it's not called Thunder King. I forget what it's actually called, but it's a cool bio. Yeah, the lore team does such a good job with the bio descriptions on this. They're held back a little bit by what Universal lets them do, I'm pretty sure. But what we get is still pretty cool. It's all criminal how the Skrill's lightning doesn't match the skin as it is. Give Molten Surge orange lightning. Exactly. That was added before the dragons could have different coloured lightning. But there's a good chance they will go back and give the Molten Surge skin the orange lightning. Because I agree. That's kind of the reason I don't really use that skin anymore as much. I really prefer my Thunder King at the moment. Because, you know, the blue matches that a lot more. But once they go back and add that to Molten Surge, I'm not saying they will, but there's a high likelihood. They have spoken about that, I think. There we go, okay. Well, not that specific skin, but going back and doing that for old skins. That will get me to start using the skin again. Trial of Flame. Come on, let me jump in. Right, let's see. Bam. There. There. And there. There we go. Course clear. Is that a new record? Nope, 6 seconds. I've not been able to beat my 5-second record. Hello, Donna Smith. Do you think Thunder King could get a different colour lightning like white? That could be cool. That could be pretty cool. But I do think blue matches it pretty well. How do you get the Thunder King Skrill? It was a limited skin, so I don't think that one will be coming back. I'm pretty sure it fully sold out too, so I don't think that one can be brought back at all. It was 900 Robux? 800 Robux? Something like that? For a limited time, sadly, yeah. Very cool skin though. Oh, I don't think I can join you because I'm on PS, so the link. Dang, okay, so that's not letting you join. I wonder if that's why some of the other people weren't able to join, like maybe mobile, it doesn't let people use those links? Perhaps. Perhaps. Huh. I mentioned earlier how I'm kind of learning animation in Blender, and I've been doing some How to Train Your Dragon, like test animations, using full animations, How to Train Your Dragon models. I wonder if we could, like, it could be a cool thing to do some animation on stream or something. That could be cool. I just got a Monstrous Nightmare. A cool one. Did it reset my ability? Because it was fully charged, and I didn't get to use it. Oh, no, good, it didn't. Okay, good. Bang. Wham. Bam. Get out of the way, Monstrous Nightmare. There we go. 6 seconds again. Yeah, you can get it done. 6 seconds there. That's 150 and like 300 experience. I'm level 98. Like, that's the best method by far for that. Gotta go, Risky. See you, Risky. Thank you for stopping by, Booyabin, and thank you for becoming a member. I'll see you in the Discord server. Thanks for stopping by. What would you name the hybrid of Night Fury and Skrill? Not sure, but there are some pretty cool designs out there. My favourite hybrid design I've ever seen for How to Train a Dragon is a fan-made design between the Monstrous Nightmare and the Skrill. You guys, I'm pretty sure you guys can look that up. You might be able to find it, but it looks so cool to the point where I honestly want that to be a thing. Right, how many tokens? Whoa, that was really good for tokens, actually. I can buy another egg. Okay, we're not out of the game yet. We've got another chance. We've got another opportunity here, guys. Infernal Calypto, please. Fully incubated. I'm running out of incubation skips. Infernal Calypto, please, please, please. Okay, it's a mythic. Please, 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 please. Oh my Thor. Oh man. Pray for the gods except Loki. Seems like Loki is the only one answering my prayers at the moment. On the bright side, whenever we get a super cool skin that we already have a duplicate of, well, we get a whole bunch of gems when we sell it. I'm surprised you didn't even get the Skrill yet. I know, what in the heck? What the heck is going on there? Well, okay, back to the arena, Oh, this was also a cool new Skrill skin introduced. Look at this beast. That's beautiful. I think you guys are probably going to like my next video. Again, I've been very Minecraft heavy lately on the channel, wanting to steer away from that a bit. This is going to be one on the franchise itself. You know, if you saw my community post, you'll be able to see what it is. It's revisiting Dragon's Riders of Berk 14 years later. Currently available for premium members, or an earlier version of the video, an early progress version of the video. I've just got to do some polishing before I can fully release it. I would say Sunday, depending on where you live, maybe Monday, late weekend. It would probably be out late this weekend. I'm really looking forward to doing some more videos on the franchise itself, and not so much on the games and stuff. Love doing videos on the games, but I really want to do more videos on the franchise itself, with the dragon lore. Super excited to do that series I had the idea for, where it's ranking every single dragon per class. I'm very excited to do that. That will probably be my next video after this Riders of Berk one. I'm looking forward to trying that one out. Video uploads, I'm going to level. Video uploads might be slightly less frequent while I'm doing these, because these types of videos on the franchise, rather than, just gameplay, they take a lot more time to make. They take a lot more time and effort to make. So it might be once every 3 weeks for a little bit, while I'm focusing on these higher quality videos on the franchise itself, and the lore for the franchise, and, the dragon species, the TV shows, that sort of thing. Those sorts of ones will take a little bit longer to make, I think. So might be a little bit less videos. Like, might not be as many videos for a while. Well, no, not for a while, but just it might be a slightly larger gap in between content, which I really don't want to do, especially because a few months ago there was a time where I just didn't upload for like a month. That was after the Harry Potter video did really badly, very unmotivated after that, but now I'm back into my flow. I really want frequent content on the channel. I'm managing quite well with the streams and shorts. That's a good way to keep activity on the channel. But in terms of the actual video content itself, that might be a little less common, but I'm really pushing to keep my 1 every 2 week schedule. I really like that schedule with, you know, some shorts and streams in between. But with these higher effort videos, it might take a little bit more time to get those done. Just gonna level with you, because this next video is 19 minutes, and it's not quite done yet, and it's not quite at the quality level that I'm hoping for, but it's almost there. And it's just over 2 weeks now since my last video, so I'm really pushing to try to get it within that 2 week time frame. But that's the general state of my plans for the channel right now. We're on the road to 30,000 subscribers, by the way. Oh my Thor. Whoa. Might have to do a 30,000 subscribers special? 30,000 special? I don't know. I keep flying into the rock! I've never done a subscriber milestone special on my channel before or anything like that. Because, like, well, for the longest time, I've been building my channel, right? I keep flying into the wall! I did one, Bye Risky, about to leave the stream. Thank you for stopping by, Bluespin. I see the Sonic profile. Big respect. Love Sonic the Hedgehog. I did do... Oh! Thank you, Sea Lamb Jam! Thank you so much for becoming a channel member. If you have Discord, you should be able to join the Risky Roar, the Risky's Funhouse Discord server, and get access to the rest of your perks, including the second extra unhinged take of my famous Skrill Crash Out. When I recorded that thing, I did 2 takes, because after the first one, I hadn't fully let out all of my pent-up rage over the live-action redesign. So I did a second take of that crash out, where I really went for it. And I ended up using the first one in the video, but that second take is available in the members-only area of my Discord server. So I hope you enjoy that. I know LeChonk finally got to see that, and LeChonk said that it was worth every month he waited. That was spectacular. So I hope all my channel members enjoy that. As well as you can now see the early version of my next video, and the thumbnails for my next few videos. So I hope you enjoy the perks. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, especially... I almost flew right into the wall again. Especially with your donation earlier. I flew into the wall again. Thank you very much, Sea Lamb Jam. Thank you so much. I'll definitely be staying a member. Your content is amazing. Thank you so much. That means a lot. I really can't express my appreciation enough. I wish there was more I could do to give back to people like you who donate and stuff like that. I have my members perks on my channel. I really hope that's enough for my channel members, but I do need to think of something for like donations like you did. But thank you so much for supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. Risky, if you could be any dragon or human in How to Train Dragon, who would it be? Like any existing character, or what sort of Viking I would like to be, Viking or dragon I would like to be in the series. Because if I was in the How to Train Dragon series, I would love to just travel the world, studying the dragons and seeing the scenery of the archipelago, stuff like that. If it was an already existing character, probably Fishlegs. I am extremely jealous of his dragon knowledge. Or Bork the Bold, but like Bork killed dragons, so I don't really want to be Bork. I'm back. Welcome back, Super Pal. Thank you for joining in. We still haven't had any luck getting the Infernal Calypto skin, but we have gotten a really good strategy going on here for farming the event tokens. We gotta do... Okay, there we go. Right, I'll show you right here. I've got the ability for my Skrill activated. We jump into a round of the arena, and with the Skrill's ability, we can just, in 6 seconds, bam, bam, bam. Oh, I missed one. There. Take out all of the... Whoa. Champion of the Flame Award. Oh, that's awesome. And that immediately gives 150 tokens. That's our strategy right now. I love when someone asks if the first thing I do in How to Train Dragon, I'll be honest, I'd probably... love when someone asks the first thing I do in How to Train Your Dragon. I'll be honest, I'd probably die. I'll be honest, that's the first time I've like genuinely really laughed on stream. That was amazing. Yeah, a lot of deadly dragons. Survival would be unlikely. Oh god. Oh, that's amazing. Is there a rumor that there is a rumor that Toothless is a hybrid of a Skrill and Night Fury, or Toothless is a hybrid of Skrill and Light Fury? I think you mean. I've seen that theory too. I don't buy it, but I do believe that the Skrill is a close relative of the Light Fury. Oh, sorry, the Skrill is a close relative of the Night Fury, and is a part of like that evolutionary tree. There is quite the evolutionary tree of the Light Fury, of the Night Fury, you know, of the Fury likes, with the Sandwraith and stuff. I do believe that way back, they share a common ancestor. I do believe that. I know. I get why that doesn't make much sense. The Skrill's a wyvern, Night Fury has 4 limbs. But I don't think the creators of this franchise are that in-depth about, like, the evolutionary side of things to really think about that. Not to demean the people who make the series or anything like that, but I don't think the series goes that deep into evolution and stuff like that with the world building. I think it very well could be possible that the Skrill is related to the Night Fury, despite the fundamentally different body shape, because of the many connections between the two dragons, and the Night Fury being able to attract lightning to go invisible, I think would be like a little bit of like an evolutionary leftover, or a little bit of a hint of what the Skrill fully leaned into, you know? So I do believe that. Sea Shocker, I think Sea Shockers aren't related to Skrills, I don't think, but I think there could be a sort of symbiotic relationship there. Like, I could totally see Sea Shockers living in seas close to Skrill territory, and then, like, you know, with the Skrill's electric thing, it could, like, I don't know, blast the water occasionally, and that would give Sea Shockers extra electricity. Something like that. I think that'd be cool. If a Skrill falls into the water, Sea Shockers could totally help it up. I could see that. There could be some sort of symbiosis between those two species. Yeah, there could be something there. The Skrill might have reduced arms to the point of loss. Exactly, like snakes used to have arms, you know? Do you mind if I give you tokens? Wait, can you? Can you gift tokens and stuff in this game? Wait, can you? I mean, like, I wouldn't mind if you did, but I would feel very bad. I would feel very guilty. Like, we were talking about my channel memberships and stuff not long ago. I've got quite a few channel members now, especially like, hold on, like now I've been getting quite a few more channel members, and like that's awesome and stuff. But like, I was just starting to feel like yesterday, I think it was, I was thinking, man, I wish I could give them more. They're giving me their hard-earned money just for the sake of supporting my channel and getting a few perks. I wish there was more I could do for the people who are like helping to support my channel in that sort of way, you know? But I do give quite a lot of good perks for the second tier of my channel memberships, but I do gotta think of something for my stream, for people to donate on my streams. You're my favourite YouTuber, I'm going to save up to become a member. Thank you so much, Concerned. I really appreciate that. Man, both things, I really appreciate that. I've $1 not enough for a member, sorry Risky. No worries, if you don't have the money to become a member, don't do it. Like, only if you are, if you have the money to, and are willing to with that money, you know? Like, seriously, don't feel bad about not becoming a member, or anything like that. It's only if you do have the money and want to support the channel with that money, you know? I would feel terrible if people were, like, saving up their pocket money to, say, subscribe to my membership each month. I would feel so bad, I'm gonna be real. Don't feel bad, I'm happy to give them to you. Thank you very much for Sayo Fuliti. I mean, you are welcome to, if that is a thing. I won't stop you, but I would very much appreciate it, but I would also feel very bad. I find your reaction to the live-action Skrill highly amusing. Many people do, including myself. Sometimes I'll go back to it, and I'm like, man, that really was my best moment. I'm forever chasing the peak of the live-action Skrill crash out. I don't think I've had a moment quite like that since I peaked early. Maybe one day I'll live up to the legacy of my Skrill crash out. In some way or another, I'll have some sort of moment in my videos that people love. But yeah, no, I love the Skrill Crash Out thing. I am completely fine being known as the Skrill Crash Out guy, as I have been referred to in the past. Yeah, my proudest moment, the Skrill Crash Out. I get a few comments like, bro, chill out, it ain't that deep. And I'm like, yeah, but it's really funny. And also I think that design deserves it, you know? And also I did say, like, I mean, if you didn't like the Skrill Crash Out, kind of on you for not heeding my warning at the start. But still, majority of people love the Skrill Crash Out. I'm so proud of that moment. That script, man, I don't know, that whole thing was just the stars aligning, the Skrill Crash Out. That was amazing. If you were in the Book of Dragons, what class and species name would you be? Like my character or me as a person? Because my character is very different to what I would be as a dragon. I would definitely be tidal class. I love the ocean and that sort of thing, so I'd definitely be tidal class. Who would win, 1 Skrill or 200 Hobgobblers? Wow. There is an argument here for the Hobgobblers devouring the Skrill. However, one good shot from the Skrill and we have Hobgobbler popcorn. So, I mean, I think the Skrill wins that, especially if it's like, uses its lightning cloak. Hobgobblers ain't gonna be able to touch it much. So I do think, I think in that battle, we're ending with Hobgobbler popcorn. Not gonna lie, if they ruin Cloudjumper in the second movie, I would crash out. I doubt they will, because that's one of the main dragons, one of the best dragon designs in the original series, but that could be grounds. That could be grounds for another crash out. I don't ever plan to do another crash out type thing. Like, it would feel forced, right? The Skrill is my dragon, you know? The Skrill is my favourite dragon, and that's why I felt so strongly about how horribly they butchered the live action design. For any other dragon, I feel like if I were to do another crash out for it, it would sort of be phoning it in, you know, for the sake of recreating the Skrill crash out. I think that was a lightning in the bottle moment. Lightning in the bottle. Lightning Skrill. I don't want to forcefully try to recreate that, but there could be some instances which would be grounds for me possibly doing that again. You know, doing another crash out. Cloudjumper, that could be cause for it, but the one where I could totally see myself doing another crash out on, like, which would legitimately be warranted and I wouldn't be phoning it in, was if the Snap Trapper appears in the live action films with a horrific design. That would be grounds for another crash out, because the Snap Trapper has gone so underutilized and underrepresented in the series, so if in its finally getting its golden moment to appear on the big screen, finally getting a moment to be a part of this franchise and actually appear in the series, and it looks terrible, that would be grounds for another crash out. So that's where I stand on the whole crash out thing. But yeah, also, if they butcher one of the best designs from the second film, being Cloudjumper, that could also be grounds. My boy Snap Trapper was done so dirty. It really was. I did a whole short about that. Yeah, it's a lot of people's favourite dragons. Such a unique dragon. It was originally going to be in Defenders or Riders of Berk, I'm pretty sure. But it didn't even appear in Race to the Edge. I guess it makes sense because of how many heads it has, you know, TV show budget, but still, it got done so dirty. Didn't even appear in the third movie or anything. And the only time we see one in the comics, they're being killed. That's literally it. They're only in the games. And the Book of Dragons TV special with its whopping 10 seconds of screen time. So if, after all that, it finally gets it into the movies with the live action, and then it gets a horrible live action design, yeah, that would be grounds for another crash out. Oh man, I don't think anyone would forgive them. I'm gonna be so interested to see if they redesign the Skrill. If it does, gonna be real, I take credit for that. I'm kidding. No, I'm not that big-headed yet. But to be fair, getting a redesign in this, like, okay, that video did do very well. The ranking the dragons, that got a lot of extra eyes on the live action Skrill. A lot of people that didn't even know it existed, you know? That raised a lot of awareness for the live action Skrill as a whole and just how terrible the design was. So it could, if they do redesign it, I think that video legitimately could be like a domino thing for leading it to being redesigned. That was the case for this. They actually used the Skrill crash out to improve the design for this game. That'll be very interesting to see. And if they don't redesign it, well, I could get, yeah, I'm gonna be upsetty spaghetti if they don't redesign the Skrill for the second film. Same with Rumblehorn. I want the Rumblehorn to get a bit of a redesign. Oh, Risky, could you explain the plot of the first How to Train Your Dragon film, but explain it like you were 4? I think it would be funny. Okay, yep, you got it, boss. I'm gonna do that right after this arena thing. That could be funny. Alright, let's see. Okay, yeah, I got it. I know what I'm gonna do. That's a great idea, actually. Right, after this arena thing, just gotta clear this out. Oh god, that's a great idea. I'll get the popcorn. I'm gonna go, but see you in the next stream. See you, Sea Lamb Jam. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for your donation, and thank you for becoming a channel member. I really can't thank you enough. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. See you next stream. See you in my next video. Speaking of, I believe you should be able to enjoy the early version of that now. I'll see you next time. Thanks for stopping by. You describe it if you were the main character from the 9 rounds. Good one. We might not see the live action Skrill ever again. And I would not shed a tear. Oh, do not shed a tear. You guys know that's from, You Are My Homeward from the live action film. I really liked that song. They didn't get Jonesy back to use Sticks and Stones for the credit movies of the live action one. I saw some people complaining about that yesterday. Honestly, I think it was a good decision. I mean, no hate to Jonesy or anything, but You Are My Homeward, that was spectacular. That was really good. Right, okay. Right, here we go. Explaining the plot of the first How to Train Your Dragon movie like I'm 5 years old. Let's see. Once upon a time, there was a kid named Hiccup, and all the big mean Vikings didn't like Hiccup, and also all of Hiccup's friends didn't like Hiccup. Whoa, that skipped ahead in the song. There we go. All the big mean Vikings like to beat up the innocent dragons. Hiccup didn't want to kill dragons, so Hiccup killed Dragon. Wait, no, that doesn't make sense. Hiccup shoot down Dragon and then discovers that Dragon's not bad. He gets pet Dragon and he gets pet Dragon, and his dad doesn't want a cat in the house. Doesn't want a cat in the house, so he wants to kick out the dragon very violently with an axe. So they go to see the big mean mummy dragon to beat up the big dragon to get all the dragons to leave the village. But then they don't know how big the big scary mummy dragon is. So then, Hiccup gets his friends to get their own pet dragons, and they go and beat up the big scary dragon, and then they all live happily ever after with the dragons. There you go. There you go. Thank you for suggesting that. I gotta do more bits like that in my streams. That is amazing. Oh my god. Genuinely considering making a short out of that masterpiece. Oh my god. Make a short out of that masterpiece. Honestly, I had that in mind. I might do that. Do another but 2 years old. No, if I could do a sequel, How to Train Your Dragon 2. Next, explain or try to prove that... Next, explain or try to prove that 9 Realms is good. Right, someone beat you to it in the comments of one of my videos. Someone left one of the best comments I've ever gotten, saying, actually, the 9 Realms is such a great show. Hold on, let me think. I've got to remember it. It's such a great show that, the low effort writing of the plot means that the poor writers didn't spend too much time inside and they got to go out and touch grass. And like basically doing that sort of thing. That was so funny. That was great. That was one of the best comments I've ever got. Okay, you just gave me one more reason to become a member. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. That was great. Hold on. Who suggested that? Who suggested that idea? I'm gonna find that. Hold on. Who suggested that? That was great. Sea Lion, I think that was, right? I think that was Sea Lion. who suggested making describing the plot of the first movie as if I was 4. Yeah, we can all agree that the Nine Realms isn't canon. It's trying to be canon. It's trying its best to be canon, Nine Realms, but it will never be canon. It will, no. No matter how hard the Nine Realms wants to be canon, it won't be, you know? It just doesn't make sense in the lore. It wasn't Sea Lion? Hold on, okay, who said that? Who said that? I gotta find the legend who is responsible for this. Oh, that is a brilliant suggestion. Who said that? Who said that? Where was it? Oh, Risky, what video? Oh, I missed that comment, sorry. Risky, what happened to your video that got blocked from the entire globe? I got it all sorted out, and it's back up. That was the same video as the one that had the Skrill crash out. Lots of people made jokes about Universal didn't like the Skrill crash out, so they took down your video. That's amazing. I think that's very funny. But yes, that one, it got blocked for a little while from basically the entire world. You guys know that from the Animaniacs, that Countries of the World song literally was that. The list of countries it was blocked on was like the Star Wars opening text scroll. It just kept going. There was so many countries that it was blocked from that it was humorous. There was like only 2 countries that it wasn't blocked from. But I ended up getting that all sorted out. I got the rights to the video back up. I've got my revenue back, so that's all good. Only downside is the damage it did of not having it available for like a month. Thanks, Universal, for that one. I mean, thanks, Universal. Please sponsor me. Please, I love you, Universal. Please, 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 please sponsor me and take me out to see Epic Universe. I really want to. I would set out. The only time I'm going to do a face reveal is if you pay me to go to Universal Orlando to review the How to Train Dragon Park. Please, 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 Universal. Please, I will do. Please. Anyway, as said, I love Universal. Thanks for copywriting me. That one, just ignore that bit. But yes, I got that all sorted out because Universal is awesome. Yep. Please, please sponsor me, Universal. Please sponsor me. And yeah, that video is all the way back up now. Thankfully, that whole thing is resolved. Man, I can't find the person who said, to say that, like, describe the story of the first one like I was 5. Oh man, that was great. Holy switch up! Holy switch up. Risky, have you ever played Monster Hunter? No, I've never played Monster Hunter. Because I don't like the hunting part of things, you know? It looks like a really cool game, except for the fact that pretty much the whole thing is about hunting the monsters. Apparently there is one where it is about the training of them, so maybe I'll play that one. The only thing I like about Nine Realms is the concept of Jormungandr. Even then, we already had that with the Purple Death, right? The Bone Napper is in the Book of Dragons in the first movie, why does no one believe Gobber in the short film? Good point, that is a good point. It was Super Pow. There we go. You found it. Thank you very much. Monster Hunter Stories. Is that one that's not about hunting, and it's actually about training the monsters? Whoa, the frame rate of the stream just dropped for some reason. Did that happen for anyone else? Whoa, what's going on there? Is the frame rate just... Okay, I'm gonna look that up. Hold on. Monster Hunter World? What was it? Monster Hunter Stories. Monster Hunter Stories? Is that on Steam? That is on Steam. Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw that one actually. That's what that was. Okay, now, second thing I was gonna note. Play more Day of Dragons, please. I really do like Day of Dragons. I do like Day of Dragons. It's a good game. But for the time being, I won't be making any videos on it, unfortunately. The last time I mentioned it in a video was during the top 5 Dragon games on Steam thing. Because, you know, I started out doing YouTube making Day of Dragons. I started out making only Day of Dragons videos. That's what gave me my start on YouTube. And since then, I haven't really looked back. So during that top 5 thing, I really wanted to make that video and include Day of Dragons as a sort of send-off to that chapter of my channel, you know? A homage to the game that started my career, basically. But I got so much pushback on including Day of Dragons in that video because of all the drama that was around it, most of which was absolute rubbish and was just spurred on by YouTubers and stuff like that. Now, some of it, you know, understandable to some degree, a lot of it is, don't get me wrong. Like, you know, a lot of it's rubbish, back in the day that was, but at the current point, it's, to some degree, it's kind of understandable why people would think that if they don't know all the behind-the-scenes stuff that's going on, you know? Hasn't been an update in ages, where did all the money go, all this and that, you know? It's understandable. At the moment, it's understandable why people would think that, but I got so much pushback for including it in that video, that I can't really do any more Day of Dragons videos for a while, until people, like, the common reception finally turns around. Once we get more frequent updates and the public reception on the game turns around, then I will be able to return to making some Day of Dragons videos. But for now, there won't be any more Day of Dragons videos on my channel, unfortunately. The new update looks really cool. When I saw the trailer for that, I was thinking, man, I really want to make a video on this, but I kind of can't, you know? You should make Rise of Berk videos. You could review the custom skins. Rise of Berk, like the mobile game. Rise of Berk, yeah. I mean, I could do. I'm not sure how many views Rise of Berk videos would get. It would be pretty easy to make though. Plus, I'm not quite sure what I would do in them. Risky, you haven't read any of my chats. Blue Spin. I mean, I saw the one when you were leaving. Whoopsie. Let's see what else are people saying. Yes, Monster Hunter Stories is the one. Play more Day of Dragons already. Yeah, I went on a spiel about that. I was the one to ask you to describe How to Train a Dragon like you were 4. Thank you, Super Pow, for that spectacular idea and that spectacular moment. Have you seen the Night Fury Easter egg in the How to Train a Dragon film at the DreamWorks intro? Yeah, during the first film where you can see the Night Fury flying across the sky. Yeah, so cool. If you become your dragon, you don't fly when you... You're right! That's a great idea. After the stream, can you stay in the game? I want to play with you and help you. I mean, I'm going to be staying on stream for a little while longer, you know, in the game while on the stream and stuff like that, you know? Yeah, so I probably won't stay on the game after the stream for very long, but I will be on the stream for quite a bit longer, also in the game, you know? Yeah, if you become your dragon, you don't do that. I see. That's what people meant, okay. What's your least favourite dragon design? Okay, good question. Mine is the small shadow wings, since their big are foreheads. I can agree with that. I don't like the shadow wings design. Well, the small ones. I like the big one. My least favourite dragon design in the How to Train Your Dragon franchise, if we're including all of the full extended media, you know, not 9 Realms. 9 Realms doesn't even count for that. If we're including like the games and stuff, the Thunderpede. I don't like the Thunderpede. It looks more like a Pokemon than a dragon. And not in the way that the triple strike makes it work. The Thunderpede is a terrible design, I think. It's a terrible design for this world. It's like it's so desperately trying to fit the How to Train a Dragon art style, with completely misunderstanding what even makes the style. I really don't like that dragon. But I have a second least favourite. That's not the Thunderpede. If we're talking about, excluding the 9 Realms, and then we would have some more contenders. But, anyway, about to leave because phone's about to die again. Alright, see you, Blue Spin. Again, respect for the Sonic profile. Risky, not trying to be rude, but are you a boy or a girl? Because you sound like both. Don't worry, I'm not offended by that. I'm a guy. Yes, I'm a male. Anyway, as I was saying, in terms of, like, not the Thunderpede, more a dragon that actually appeared in the TV show, my least favourite design there are the Grimnashes. It feels like they really just threw something together. He sounds human, but he is a dragon. My humanese is impeccable. With the Grimnashes, it really just feels like... Not the Buffalord, don't worry, I like the Buffalord. The Grimnashes just really feel like they threw together a bunch of stuff into one design just because they desperately needed a new dragon for the episode, you know? I don't even think it had any concept art. I think they just made that one up on the fly. With the proportions, the weird feet, the spikes just thrown together in random spots of the body. That's my least favourite dragon that actually... Holy How to Train a Dragon books reference for Dragonese. Yep. I mean, some dragons could speak Norse in those books, actually, come to think of it. Hey y'all, do you have a favourite scene/line in How to Train a Dragon? Mine is, yes, I hit it! Did anybody see that? Except for you. That is really great. My fat man. Okay, if we're talking about funny things, well, there's a whole other can of worms. But if we're talking about overall best lines from the How to Train a Dragon series, oh, there are some good ones. You're as beautiful as the day I lost you. That's up there. That's gotta be up there. It's gotta be something Who died and made you chief? Not actually, that's not now. That wasn't cool, it's not now. If we're including the TV shows, man, I'm not even sure I can say that one on stream. One of my favourite jokes from Race to the Edge about Rough Nut and Tough Nut being the best booby trap sniffers who have ever sniffed out a booby trap, if you know what I mean. That was probably one of my favourite lines from the series on the funny side of things. Oh my gosh, how did they get away with that? Thank you for nothing, you useless reptile. That's great. Thank you for summing that up. But you just gestured to all of me. That's another good one. There's gotta be some... He's like a fart in the wind. A trapper's trap can trap the trapper. Dagger was right, a trapper's trap can trap the trapper. Oh, brother, didn't you know a trapper's trap can trap the trapper? That's great. That's amazing. Oh, there's a big spider on my bed. Oh my gosh, how big are we talking? Oh my gosh. Excuse me, barmaid, I'm afraid you've brought me the wrong offspring. I ordered an extra large boy with beefy arms, extra guts and glory on the side. This is a talking fishbone. Yeah, that's up there. Trolls exist, they steal your socks, but only the left ones. What's with that? For I am snot loud, oi, oi, oi. Spite loud, oi, oi, oi. By the way, I recently thought of, risky, oi, 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 when I do something. I don't think I'm ever going to use that because holy cringe, but it works surprisingly well. Dagger and hiccup moments, there's a lot there. There's so many great lines in the series. Oh yes, Bork, Fry, not loud, oi, 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 yeah. He says so many great lines in the series. When Toothless's tail... Oh, not a word. There's also in Defenders of Berk, Rough Nut says, when Rough Nut's doing a hiccup impression, and says, all the dragons are my friends. My leg fell off. That was great. And then hiccup. Also, P.S. My leg didn't fall off. You're not a bad dancer. Wait, when did he say that one? Not a bad dancer. Man, why can't I remember that? I haven't gotten to my rewatch of Race to the Edge for this year yet. I've just finished Riders of Berk, which is what my next video is about. Of course, channel members can see that now. And then after that, yes, my next video, after my Riders of Berk one, I'm so excited to make this one, ranking all of the Strike class dragons. Where I rank all of my opinion on every dragon in the Strike class, and then to do that for every single class, depending on how the first video does. You know, it might not do very well, but I think those ones could be some very exciting videos to make. I'm back and you're still live? Yes, I am still live. I'm having too much fun to stop. We're all just talking about the best How to Train Your Dragon quotes at the moment. It's like chess, except I don't know how to play chess. That's another great one. Oh, yeah, the saddest line to me as well. We didn't see him hit the water. Man, yeah, that one. That season finale. Well, that episode. Yeah, that was a gut punch. It's either that or, okay, whatever, I wouldn't. 300 years and I'm the first Viking who wouldn't kill a dragon. First to ride one, though. Yeah, that's a good one. The chicken is not amused. That's another good one. In terms of actual, meaningful lines, the heart of a chief and the soul of a dragon. That's up there. That's up there. Another favourite of mine is, not sure how killing a beast that's minding its own business makes you a man, but that's how it's done, I suppose, from the ending of Race to the Edge. I like that one because I don't like hunting or anything like that. I love animals, so that one appeals to me particularly. If something looks too perfect, it probably sucks. There's, have you spoken? It's just like as the great god of Thor, something like, as Thor always says, if something looks too perfect, it probably sucks. Great! I'll do the cooking. Also in the second movie where he is playing with, also in the second movie where he is playing with Toothless, it's really cute. Yeah, yes. And it's ugly. Oh man, I can't remember the exact line. Dragons and Vikings, enemies are go. You know that doesn't wash out. Team Blue. Okay, that works well with my Thunder King Skrill. Might as well do a little bit more tournament thing. We've just kind of been sitting around talking, which has been an absolute blast, but I should probably get some stuff actually done in the game. Yeah, I need to win one more sheep sprint. I don't think that's happening this round, though. You brought back a hobgoblin. Well cursed. That's another good one. Oh, next boss in 10 minutes. Good point, good point. It's a spider nest. Oh, no. Wait, a spider's built a nest in your bed? Oh, dear, Thor. Oh, dear. Oh, no. Right, what have I missed in the chat? Oh, right, spider's nest. Oh, yeah. The toothless dragon tool changes when you become it. Oh, yeah, I know you don't have, like, the prosthetic tail fin when you're playing as Toothless in this game. That's awesome. What is your favourite Titan Wing dragon? I love how Whispering Death Titan Wings look. That's a good question. I'm not sure. I don't pay much attention to the Titan Wing designs, because they're not really canon. Well, Titan Wings in terms of the game, you mean? I mean, yeah, the game Titan Wing designs, because they're not really canon to the movies. I'm trying to find that one quote from How to Train Dragon 3. Which one? I know there were some great quotes in that one. There were some good quotes from movie 3. Hold on. You know, Tough Nut and Hiccup's boy talk in the woods. Yeah, there was some great lines there, I don't remember. I don't remember exactly how it went, but... So the thing that, like, oh yeah, even if that someone is, I don't know, so, we've got to do something about that honking goose voice of yours, or something, you know, that whole thing. It was, wait, it's gonna, now, no, there's gonna be tons of pressure, and loads of judgment, and I'm not just talking about from me. Oh, just thought of another great line, oh yeah, that was it. When when the twins were, you know, marrying fish legs to Rough Nut, can I steal that note? And Tough Nut had taken a course on, taken a course on these. It said the last instructor we had fell off a cliff, probably because we pushed him. It was so funny. That's one of my favourite jokes from the series, honestly. The twins have all of my favourite jokes from the series, actually, including what time should I be there from Tough Nut and Riders of Berg? Odin be spunked! This just keeps getting better and better. Snot and Hiccup fighting over weapons, yeah. And who would have ever expected Thor's mighty hammer to meet Snotlout's paper jaw? Race to the Edge is so good, man. I'm looking forward to getting to that point of my rewatch. After the stream, I'm going to get back to work on completing my video so all of you guys get to watch it. I am very excited for this one. It's, I would say, in terms of my other videos, it's the most similar to the Nine Realms one, in terms of like going through the series and seeing how it is, but I think it's a lot more well put together than that one. Better audio quality, I think better editing. I have this sort of Viking border around the edges, which both helps to block out copyright, but also I think is a nice stylistic thing. I'm quite looking forward to you guys getting to watch that video. So I would say, and it would be out in 1 to 2 days, I think. I think that will be when the video releases to the public. But for now, the channel members do get to enjoy the early version of it. I do have to re-record some lines, stuff like that. Another great scene is Tough Nut launching Chicken down a cliff and the Dragon Hunters! I forgot about that. Man, I love Race to the Edge. Thanks, Risky, for your hard work for us. You're amazing. Thanks so much, Donna Smith. There aren't many How to Train Your Dragon YouTubers out there. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to hit you. I didn't mean to hit you over there, person. There aren't that many How to Train Your Dragon YouTubers out there. And my thing is, I'm making the content that I want to see. You know, I'm making the content that I want to exist on YouTube that doesn't exist. New Orca does a spectacular job in that field. My Four Phases as well, on like the lore side of things. That's a big thing for their area. They're handling that side of things. I love that. They do a great job there. But there's not really anyone following all of the news, right? Oh wait, the boss is happening. Oh dang it, yeah, no one really covering like the active things that are happening in the franchise, like you know, the Minecraft mods, basically news updates in my channel feed and posts, but also just talking about the franchise itself, like going through the TV shows. Race to the Edge is what got me into the series. Too bad Netflix is getting rid of it. But Race to the Edge is absolutely spectacular. It will probably go to Peacock afterwards, honestly. I wish I mentioned that in the short that I did talking about Netflix removing Race to the Edge, but I didn't actually know that that was a possibility until people pointed it out. Risky, should I pause watching Race to the Edge and start Riders of Berk, never seen it yet, or finish Race to the Edge and then watch Riders of Berk? Have you already seen Race to the Edge? The ideal order is Riders of Berk, Defenders of Berk, Race to the Edge. That's your order of the TV shows in continuity. And it makes Race to the Edge a lot better if you watch them in order, because Race to the Edge is a sequel to Defenders of Berk. First and foremost, you know, Dagger, all of the main, like a lot of the characters are from Defenders and Riders of Berk. So the best thing to do is to watch the whole show, the entirety of DreamWorks Dragons, you know, in order. But Race to the Edge can stand alone. Lots of people have only seen Race to the Edge. You just won't know who certain characters are, but you'll follow it. You know, you'll follow along. You'll follow along well enough. But the most ideal thing is watching the whole series in order. So if you have already seen Race to the Edge and you're currently rewatching it before Riders and Defenders of Berk, so I know who most characters were. Yeah, exactly. So best order is Riders of Berk, Defenders of Berk, Race to the Edge. That's the best possible experience for the TV shows. So honestly, I would probably say if you can find it, start out with Riders of Berk, then Defenders of Berk, then Race to the Edge. Like, even if you're rewatching Race to the Edge. I think that would help put a lot of things into perspective for Race to the Edge in the later shows. Where to watch it is the question. That's exactly the question. Riders of Berk and Defenders of Berk are notoriously difficult to find nowadays. Yay! But you can find them. That's the thing. If you can get Peacock, that is your best bet. Get the free trial of Peacock and watch the whole shows within your month's trial, whatever. If that's the thing, I don't know. If you can get Peacock, Peacock has all of the shows, including 9 Realms. But anyway, yeah, Peacock. Alternatively, if you can't get Peacock, the whole thing is purchasable on Prime Video. You can buy the whole show on Prime Video, or, if it's also an option, on DVD. Buying it on DVD would be a lot cheaper than Prime Video, but not everyone has a DVD player, you know? If you do have a DVD player, get it on DVD. It's a lot cheaper to buy it on DVD than to buy each season manually on Prime Video. That could get pretty expensive for Riders and Defenders of Berk. So yeah, those are your options. Peacock, if you can get that. If not, you can buy it on Prime Video or DVD. Of the two options, DVD is cheaper, but if you don't have a DVD player and Amazon Prime works better, like Prime Video, that works. That you might have to go with that one. It depends on how big someone is on the series, you know, that's the thing. If it's just someone who's like a casual who saw all the movies and, you know, yeah, they were good movies, and yeah, I wonder what the TV shows are like. Probably not worth the extra effort. I mean, if it would make them a new fan, heck yes. But I'm just trying to be objective here. In terms of if you can't get Peacock, probably, you know, it's really expensive to buy it on Prime and stuff like that, so I could get it. On PlayStation, oh, wait, does it? Does PlayStation work as a DVD player? What is your favourite Lego Dragons? And you can have multiple favourites, I see. My favourite is the Ninjago Legacy Kai's Dragon. Spectacular set. Second favourite, Nier's Water Dragon. And I also really liked the Dragon's Rising Lightning Elemental Dragon. That's what it's called, you know. And also the one they did for, I forget what it's called, but the big statue one they did for that one spin-off show they did, that one spin-off special. That's amazing, but I don't have that one. Watch on binge. Wait, I grew up on Race to the Edge and begged for my mum for some of the toys. This was 2019, I believe, but no figures were there, and she got some second-hand stuff, and I still have those. That's awesome. For my, someone really wants me to do, when I hit 100,000 subscribers, I should do a 100,000 subscriber special. I don't normally do milestone specials or anything, but for that one, I might have to make a milestone special for that. For that would probably be my entire life story with this franchise. What got me into it? Because it is quite the story, especially my love for the Skrill. There is quite the story for that. Yeah, so yeah, 100,000 subscriber special, that's what I'm thinking. Probably my entire history with the How to Train Your Dragon series. I think that would be my 100,000 subscriber special. If I were to do one, which I probably would, because, 100,000, that's a lot. 30,000, don't know if I'll do a 30,000 subscriber special, but maybe 50,000. Race to the Edge is still on Netflix, but it won't be in 2028, I think it was. Unfortunately, it's going to be leaving Netflix in 2028. And then it might be just as hard to find as Riders and Defenders of Berk. But yeah, again, those are your options for watching those shows. That applies to both Riders and Defenders of Berk, by the way. Risky, I just got 1 in a million spawn in Minecraft where a fossil overlapped with a woodland mansion. Whoa, okay, that's pretty insane. I think you've stolen all my luck, my guy, with the Infernal Calypto eggs. I've not had much luck with them. Oh, good grief. I might as well get them incubating. Wait, that was all of my quests, wasn't it? That's all of them. Yes, okay, I've completed my quests. My fave dragons have changed to first Night Fury, and then the Skrill, when I got the Skrill bundle for this game, and now Stormcutter. Okay, so you know how I was talking about my next video is going to be the ranking class thing? I was really debating on what class to do first. I wanted to do Strike class first, because that would be like basically the pilot of that idea for a series, see how that does, and Strike class is kind of like the most popular one. Only problem with that is the Strike class ranking is going to be very top heavy for me, because all of my favourite dragons are in the Strike class. That's my favourite class of dragon. My favourite dragon is of course the Skrill. My second favourite dragon is the Night Fury. And my third favourite dragon is the Death Gripper, I think. After that, it's, mostly title class dragons, whatnot. After then, some more obscure ones. I like the Thunderdrum, the Hackatoo, underrated as heck. Grapple Ground is awesome. I really like the obscure dragons. Like Blu-ray worked and the others too on PlayStation. Really? Interesting. DVD... I didn't know the PlayStation could work as a DVD player. I wonder if that would work. If you have a PlayStation, but not a DVD player, that could be your way to watching the Riders and Defenders shows. That could be... Also, okay, there is such a debate on if the TV shows are one TV show or 3. Riders of Berk, Defenders of Berk, and Race to the Edge. Riders of Berk and Defenders of Berk are technically 2 seasons of the same show. But then what's Race to the Edge, okay? My take on this is that the whole thing can fall under... Where's the Buffalo Risk? Oh yeah, I love the Buffalo. Yeah, I love the Buffalo. Okay, in seriousness, I should do a Buffalo Dragon card. Oh, sidetrack! I want to tell you guys about an idea I had for a short series. I recently had this idea. Do you know that thing, I think Minecraft does it, like, guess the mob, and it's like pixely or whatever? I got an idea for a series of shorts that's like, guess the dragon, but it's the dragon's egg. And then you get more hints as it goes on, and then you get less points based on how long it takes you to get it. It's like, it would be just the dragon egg. You try to, if you know the dragon egg, you get 15 points or whatever. And then it would be revealed what class it's in. That gives you a hint, what diet it is, where it lives, and then it's revealed what dragon it is. I think that could be a cool idea for a short series, and that could utilize my dragon cards that I'm making. I think that could be neat. Where was I? I was talking about Strike class, right? I was talking about, my favourite dragons. Yeah, Bufflord, love the Bufflord. I do like the Bufflord. It is a cool dragon. That's cool. Yeah, I think that could be a fun thing to try. I think that could be neat. We need more general How to Train a Dragon trivia, things like that. Where was I going? For my favourite dragons, of course. Thunderdrum, love Thunderdrum. Can you tell us a story about How to Train a Dragon when you crash out or cry or laugh? Like moments in the series that make me feel those things? Yes, please do that. You think that'd be cool? Okay, good to know. Good to know you like that idea. But again, that would be a good way to utilize my dragon cards I'm making. Yeah. They would probably also feature in the ranking thing. But once I've done once I've ranked every class of dragon, I would combine them all into a video ranking my opinion of every single dragon in the How to Train Your Dragon series. This will not include the 9 Realms dragons. I could do that separately. And the Rescue Riders dragons, actually. I could do that separately. I made a Book of Dragons categorized alphabetically and by class. That is awesome. That is genuinely awesome. Wow, this game sucks. I can't even draw over the dragon index. Not canon accurate. Gary, you had me in the first half, not gonna lie. That is amazing. What a good callback to Nine Realms. Man, this game sucks. I can't even ruin ancient Viking artifacts. Man, so inaccurate to the Nine Realms. I had an idea for your strike class ranking vid. Instead of doing a tier list, start from least... Oh, that's a good idea. I've already started writing the script. I've not actually gotten that far into the script. That's a pretty good idea. Man, that's a good idea. Do I go with that or the classic ranking thing? I'm torn. With the classic ranking system, I can go with whatever... Man, this game sucks. I can't feed a leg to a dragon to ruin the whole show. Yeah, man, if I do the normal ranking thing, like I did with the live action designs one, that gives me a lot more freedom to choose what order I do, and I would sort of choose what dragons I do in what order for, like, the sake of retention, right? I wouldn't want all the boring dragons first and then the cool ones later on. I like to mix them in. But that is a pretty good idea. Start with my least favourite. I think I will stick with my original plan of doing my regular ranking thing, but that is a very good idea. I'm not going to knock that idea. That is a very, very good idea. I'm watching Race to the Edge right now. Such a good show. What are you up to? What episode are you watching? Well, let's open up one more Inferno Calypto egg. Yes, Inferno Calypto egg, because it's going to hatch that dragon, right? It's going to hatch that dragon. Totally going to hatch the Whispering Death this time. Right? What's your current plan? Oh yeah, my current plan is, like my, I got here and it didn't end. Welcome, Sarah Lavender. I love watching Race to the Edge and rewatching it. Such a good show. I do an annual rewatch of the entire How to Train Your Dragon franchise. Every year I rewatch everything, the whole series in canonical order. I'm currently trying to hunt down those dang Writers of Bit comics. They are so rare. I found the first two for $50, but they are so hard to find nowadays. Hello, Sarah Lavender. Yes, hello, Mr. Raw. Okay, well, that was an interesting comment. I was watching... how do I put it? Here we go. I was watching on TV because I wasn't here. I was watching. I see. Snow wraiths are cool. I just need fossil now. Right. Anyway, as I was saying, my current plan for the ranking video, same thing as I did for my live action redesign video. You know, going through random order. I saw that cool SFX gamer. Just random order of them, basically. What works best for attention and stuff. What I think makes the most sense for transitions and stuff like that. And then just ranking what I think of that dragon in that order, you know? Your idea of worst to best, in my opinion, that's a spectacular idea. That's a very good idea. But I do think I am going to stick to my original ranking thing, because it gives me a lot more freedom in what order I put the dragons in. Right, well, let's open up another one of the Ascension eggs, and please let us get either one of the Skrills. I would be okay with the fossil at this point, but please Infernal Calypto. Please Infernal. Please. Ooh, please, for the love of Thor. Oh my gosh, yes! Finally! Oh my gosh! Thank you, Thor. Thank you, Odin. Thank you, all the god. Oh my gosh! Finally! Yes! Okay! What are we gonna name this one, chat? Man, yes! Oh my gosh. What was the name of, oh man, the name of that Moby Dick, was it the whale? I don't know. I'm trying to think, what, the white whale? What's that saying? It's like the thing that you're always chasing or whatever. What should I name this dragon? Finally! You said Skrill, mister? Did I say Skrill? I mean Whispering Death. Whoopsie! Skrills are always on the mind with me. Do you see my chat? Which one? Let's see. Can you tell us when How to Train Your Dragon? Oh, yeah. Sorry. I forgot about that question. Blazing Skull, that's great. In the meantime, you guys can come up, sprout out name ideas. Moments that make me, cry or crash out, whatever, in How to Train Your Dragon. Obviously, crash out, 9 realms, basically the entirety of that show, eating the things. That's all that makes me crash out in that show, if we're not counting the live action. Things that make me cry in those movies. Oh my gosh. Stoic dying. Yeah, Stoic dying. Every time I watch the third movie, the ending gets me. Good grief, that one destroys me. And depending on the mood, sometimes the first movie can even get me a bit. Great. Infernal pain in the backside, lol. That's amazing. That reminds me of when Tough Nut was coming up with a name for Skuldrin, and his name was Scolding Painful Death the Dragon. Also, you're not my son. That's pretty, that's... sometimes, occasionally, if I'm especially in the How to Train Your Dragon headspace and, getting into the rewatch with the first film, sometimes the first film can get me. I'm proud to call you my son. That and all of the Dragon Riders teaming up together for the first time. I have such a bittersweet feeling in the third movie, in the final battle with the massive armada, because that's the final battle the Dragon Riders ever go on together. That gets me feeling something, and then I get emotionally destroyed by the ending. Right, good name suggestions here. Volcanic, Volcano, Glowfire, The Great Pain, Volcanic Digger, that works great for digging. Name it Rage Bait. Volcano or Magma. Magma's pretty good. Glowfire, Volcano, Infernal Pain in the backside, the dragon. Volcanic Pain. Mothrax, oh that's cool. Yellow Light. Name it Your Son. Another name for it is Many Teeth of Pain and Misery and Loss of Tokens. Good point! Tokens Bane. Perhaps Tokens Bane. The first ever... one of the first limited dragons I bought was a Monstrous Nightmare. I regret buying that. I don't really like that skin. I named it Buck's Bane for Robux, like it's the bane of my Robux. Magma Jaw, that's good. Maybe Magma Splitter? Ooh! Combining a few there. Magma Splitter? What do we think of Magma Splitter? I think that's pretty... Magma Splitter! Get them! Yeah, I could see that, yeah. There's good name suggestions here. Blaze Breath, Magma Joy, Ember Drill, that's a good one. That's a good Ember Drill, I like that. Death Fire or Death Glow. Yeah, I think Magma Drill is good too. What was it? Ember Splitter? I've already forgotten. Magma Splitter, Ember Splitter? Because I was reading other names, I forgot what I had. Molten, wait. No, I don't have a dragon called Molten, actually. Magma Splitter. Was it? That was it, right? Magma Splitter. I like that. I think we'll go with that. Ember Splitter or Magma... It was Magma Splitter. Magma Splitter. Ember Loss of Grinding. Risky, can I get a shout out? Normally I wouldn't encourage that sort of thing, but I do appreciate you watching the stream. Adventure, Fluffy, and Goofy. Thank you for watching the stream and videos. Blinding Fire, the one to chew through riches. Tokens Bane. That's kind of good. Magma Splitter. I think Magma Splitter. I think that works the most. Finally. Oh man, it is glorious. It's quite beautiful, actually. That's actually amazing. Ray Risky, will the realm come back soon? Good question. I was planning to get it back up and running a few weeks ago, because I was in a bit of a Minecraft kick, but then I got burned out on Minecraft and now it's on the back burner again. But the channel members are going to be helping pay for that, so I super appreciate them. As well as when Newberg's Dawn releases that server. Look at the pattern on the wings! Oh, that's awesome. The Flame Breath. Yep, new favourite dragon skin, easily. What's some things you would want if a show was made in between the second and third movie? This is a good question, because it's something I would have particular opinions on. There was apparently, I don't know how true this is. Oh, look at us all here with the dragon, that's awesome. I don't know how true this was, but apparently there was a planned show to set to take place in between How to Train Your Dragon 2 and 3, which would centre around Volker teaching the dragon riders all that she knew, and like, you know, training them and all she learned about the dragons, which I can absolutely see the remnants of in the third film when she is there in the first mission, you know, all of them going out on training missions while freeing dragons and building Berk. That would be awesome. And it was cancelled! Apparently that was going to happen, and I can totally see them building to that in the third film, with Volker being there on their opening mission. It's like they were hinting at that being a thing. That is what I would want from it. That is what I would want from that show. They could have some, like, you know, mini story arcs. They can't go too crazy with new characters or anything like that, unless the new characters die at the end. But I'd rather watch the concept art of How to Train Your Dragon 3 than watch How to Train Your Dragon 3. Oh my god, the concept art for these movies are amazing. I'll read the dragon's bio. Yes, I'll read that in a second. Naming it Titanic. Oh, that was cool. Look at us all here. You know what? Screenshot. Roblox capture. Let me take a screenshot of this. This is awesome. Captures. Here we go. There we go. Okay, let's just get a capture screenshot. That's awesome. Oh, this is perfect on sunset too. Or sunrise. There we go. Oh man. Look at this, chat. Oh, that is spectacular. That's awesome. That's just cool. I'm going to keep those. That's great memorabilia. Don't diss How to Train Your Dragon 3. It added death grippers. That's true, FaZe. My opinion on How to Train Your Dragon 3, very overhated. I love that movie. Weakest of the trilogy, but way overhated in the fan base. I think a lot of people kind of miss the point of that. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. But I do really like How to Train Your Dragon 3. There are some areas it could improve upon, of course. But I subscribe and put notifications. Thank you, Zach Tioko? Zach D. Tioko. Thank you very much. Do you even see my chats? Did I? Was my name Deathfire, Deathglow, and Glowfire? Oh yeah, Deathfire and Deathglow and Glowfire, good names. Yep, those are good names for this dragon. Works very well for the underbellies. I mean, if you guys who are suggesting the names are alright, other people in chat can keep those names in mind for when they get the dragon. Oh, I got the Dragons mod by Shapespace on Minecraft recently. Wait, by Shapespace? The Dragons mod. Oh, I see what you're saying. And the Sonic add-on. Sonic add-on is amazing. Risky, can you check your Discord server after the stream, because I sent a picture of the structure I found in Minecraft. I'll check that right now. Let's see. In the gallery, I presume. Oh, wait, no, general. There. Holy moly, that is insane. If you guys are in Risky's Funhouse, in the general chat, that person just posted an insane find that they found in Minecraft. A bone thing inside a woodland mansion with a coal thing inside of it. That is insane luck. But anyway, yeah, wow, that's impressive. What are your opinions on Pom the X-Jax, the Amazing Digital Circus? Yeah, I was eventually a funny bunny shipper, I'm gonna be real. Yeah, I gave in. I used to hate this ship, and then I gave in. Dang, yeah. Whispering Death boss battle has... Whoa, Bismuth level 150, is that what the boss battle is? Oh man. Okay. What else is happening in chat? Have you thought of making any skins in the skin subs in the Roblox Discord server? There are so many cool fan skins. Yeah, so Loud Opinion, I believe that's the name. Loud Opinion. Yeah. Keeps saying I need to make a skin for the competitions. I haven't made any skins for any of the skin competitions just yet. Just because, like, there are so many awesome other people doing it. I've been subscribed for 2 years. Thank you, Donna Smith. Thank you very much. I wasted 900 Robux for Whispering Death. Totally worth it. I mean, at least it's, like, for me, I can justify it because it's a business expense, but at least you have a rare skin right now. Only 10,000 of those will ever exist throughout this game's entire lifetime, you know? I wish there were more favourite slots here. I wish we had, like, at least 5 slots for favourites. Because I don't think you can even have one of every dragon favorited at the moment. Wait, so if you've been subscribed for 2 years, you've been following my Day of Dragons content even. Wow. Wow, okay, you're an OG from the channel then. Wow. I'm going to have to leave the stream only because my PS3 overheats after 4 hours of playing Minecraft, and I've had it paused for a while, so I need to finish looting the mansion, so goodbye. See you later, Voxer Kevin Sent. Thank you for stopping by. I'll see you later. I hope you enjoy my next video when it comes out. And if you join the next stream, I'll see you then. let's see. Okay, what else is happening in chat? Yeah, I'm curious. How many people here have watched the Amazing Digital Circus? I ask because if you've seen my community post, my community tab, there's a YouTuber who, for their first video, made a video giving the characters of the Amazing Digital Circus dragons from the How to Train Your Dragon series, if they were in that series. It was a really cool video, a really extra good first video too. It was amazing. It was really good video. If you like How to Train a Dragon, if you like the Digital Circus, if you're here, presumably you like How to Train a Dragon, definitely check out that video. That was really good. See, Lion, you like it? That's cool. I don't have the Whispering Death yet. Not even the default skin. Oh man. I did some more thinking about the Skrill and Death Gripper battle. Well, I think Skrill will win if it's only one on. Because my one-on-one, yes, because my theory is that Death Grippers are primarily pack predators. Definitely agree. Death Grippers are definitely pack hunters. So if it's one-on-one, Skrill would win. Depends. Again, it does very much depend on the circumstance. One-on-one. Well, it does depend on the circumstance. If the Death Gripper can sting a Skrill, I think the Death Gripper would win. If it's close quarters battle. But if it's range, if it's in a thunderstorm, things would go a different way. On which device? Wait. I watch you on one device play Rise of Beacon Minecraft. That's how I know it's a good day. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, yes, thank you for the reminder. I will check the bio for this dragon. Let's see. What is the lore of this skin? Okay, I'm going to take a cup of tea first. I'm going to take a cup of tea. That's the end of my tea. For me, I might think Jax will have a Zipple bag. Yeah, that is actually what that person said in that video. Yes, most definitely, yeah, when I saw the vid where you rated live-action dragons, when you ranked the live-action Skrill, yeah, I agree. Did you know that oh, yeah, I do know who the voice actor for Disappearing Guy was. I've actually known about that guy since before Digital Circus. Oh, fossil skin lore, good idea. Right, here we go. Said to nest in the magma veins beneath the oldest islands, where the stone still remembers being fire, its scales char black between plates of molten orange, and the grounded surfaces is left glassed and smoking for days after it is gone. Oh, that is awesome! I have to leave stream, but I am so excited for your next videos. Thank you, Concerned. I think you're going to enjoy what I've been cooking up. My plans for the channel. See you in the next stream and my next video. Yes, I was following your Day of Dragons content. That's why I asked you to do more videos on it, because I miss it. One day, I do want to return Day of Dragons. Once they get more frequent updates, once the public reception turns on the game, then I will be able to. For now, I'm not going to be able to, unfortunately. There should be a risky raw skin of all dragons. I mean, I could design that for the competitions, but that would be rather self-indulgent of me. That is such a cool description for this dragon. A lot of the descriptions fall a bit flat. What's the Zephyr one? A godlike Skrill with deep blue scales, crowned in blazing yellow lightning that moves like celestial authority, as though the heavens themselves had chosen it as their weapon. I gotta start reading the descriptions more. Oh my gosh. Whoa, okay, so the descriptions for the mythic dragons are absolutely awesome. I was just reading things like the Joltron, where it's like, wait, no, like the Fire Spit, where it's just describing the skin and descriptions. Some of them are cool, but whatever. Now those ones, that is awesome. That's sick. You should check the dragons with different lightning colors. You're right. Hold on. Where is it? There we go, Plasma Skrill. A Skrill engulfed in Chrisman plasma lightning, each strike tearing through the air like molten fury given shape, as if the storm itself has turned to bleed fire. I see what you mean. What's the lore of the Pegasus? Pale as sea mist with wings that catch as the light... Okay, hold on. Pale as sea mist... Okay, another one just pretty much describing the skin. Okay. Okay, what was I saying? Hey Risky, how do I join the How to Train a Dragon Roblox Discord? Good question. Is there a link? No, there's not a link in the game itself. I believe on the home page of this game, there should be a link down the bottom to join the game's Discord server. There are other messages I wanted to check. Let's see. What was it? May or may not be back for the third time. Also, SFS Gamer is my brother. Oh, I see. He said some bizarre things earlier. Welcome back again, Super Pal. Hello, Dino Zillan. I'm sure there was something else that I wanted to reply to. Yeah, it should be Risky Rock's Gonna Fill Dragons. Let's see. Someone asked, what do I think the next dragon will be? That was FaZe. The next dragon, I believe, I have reason to believe it could be the Thunder Drum. That's what I personally want. Either Thunder Drum or Rumblehorn, I think. Risky, will get ready. I will get members soon. Also, I don't have Discord. Oh man, I mean, a lot of the member perks are in the Discord server, unfortunately. And again, if you're not in a financial position to get memberships, you don't have to. Absolutely don't have to. I would genuinely feel really bad. I'm excited for the new How to Train Dragon mod coming to Java and Bedrock. Yes, the one that I commented on. I know the one you mean. There is. Oh man, yeah, I'm going to have to make a video on that at some point. Later on, when it's confirmed that it's happening. There is a Minecraft How to Train a Dragon mod confirmed to be coming. Well, okay, that's... If it goes through, it's going to be coming to Java and Bedrock. That's going to be exciting. Let's see. There was another thing... There's another thing I wanted to reply to. Oh yeah, what's everyone's favourite Digital Circus character? I have a strong opinion on this. Kane. I love Kane. The silly, goofy, wacky ringmaster. Yeah, Kane. Favourite character. Favourite character in Digital Circus. What's your favourite niche dragons? Mine's going to be Thunderpede. You're lucky you were kidding. My favourite niche dragon is the Hakatu. Probably because it is the niche dragon. Like, the most unknown dragon. Like, even, like, loads of How to Train a Dragon veterans didn't even know it existed. The Hakatu. Only ever in Dragon's Rise of Berg. Kane hurt my baby Jax, though. He hurt everyone. He had a bit of a crash out there. My life just flashed before my eyes. Yeah, lucky you were kidding when you meant the Thunderpede was your favourite dragon. oh, boss event. Is the boss going? Is the boss happening? Do you think they should update the Night Fury animations? Yes, I do. I think some people make it out to be a bigger deal than it is, that the Night Fury's current animations, but I do agree that they should update the Night Fury's animations. You should get back to checking the buys of different lightning-coloured dragons. Oh, okay. Lightning specifically, or just breath attack? I'll keep all my Whispering Deaths Greek-themed. Oh, that's awesome. Boss in 30 minutes. Yes. Can I ride it? Can you ride the Whispering Death, you mean? Yeah, you can ride the Whispering... Oh! The Hakatu? You mean the Hakatu? I've got to get something set up so I can show you guys my dragon cards live on stream. That would be very useful for this type of thing where I want to show you guys a new dragon I found. I might have to do that. Lightning specific, okay. The Discord link isn't in the game description. I'm hungry because of the underneath of the Whispering Death skin. It's so pretty. I'm also hungry for unrelated reasons. I haven't had breakfast yet. Oh, I haven't eaten anything yet today. I'm having too much fun on the stream. By the way, guys, longest stream I've ever done. Let's see. Yeah, the event isn't happening yet, is it? The boss fight? It's not happening at the moment? I don't think so, right? It's every hour on the hour, like the Skrill fight, right? If you don't want me to get it, I won't get it. I don't want to make you feel bad. Like, if you are able, right? If you're financially able, and it's like, you know, then you could go for it. But if it's like, I would feel guilty. I'd feel a little bit guilty if it's like, if like you can barely afford it, and like if it's like you're saving up every week to afford my channel memberships, I would feel bad. Especially if you can't have the Discord server, I would feel a bit guilty. Like, I mean, yeah, your choice, but. Yeah. I mean, you could be spending on different things, but I appreciate the sentiment nonetheless. If you'll have played Monhunt, send in support monsters and help out Risky in this one. Played Monster? Wait, what do you mean? Support monsties? You mean Monstrous Nightmares? Where's the boss fight thing? Down the tunnels. This is such bait for Screaming Death, by the way. Like, I know it's not Screaming Death, but come on. It's like, I feel like they wanted to add the Screaming Death in Spirit, but, you know, it is a lot of effort to add into add a new boss fight, redesign the dragon. Where am I? What's going on? Don't go... I can see the light. I'm going towards the light, and it won't let me in. What is going on? It won't let me fly in properly. Will it now? What is going on? What is going on here? Monster hunt. Monsters. Okay, monsters are your best. I get it, okay. What, chat? I made it! I'm in. I made it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, you get a bronze ordeal egg for this one. Wait, it alternates what egg you get. It is Light Fury. Light Fury, are you still here? Anyone who is missing out on the event, who wasn't logging in weekly, you have a good opportunity to get the dragons now. Oh, now I can actually buy this really good amount of gems here. Now that I've got the egg. What's the next alpha class dragon you hope to be added? In Rise of Berk, legendary dragons from Rise of Berk Council. I see what you're saying. Okay. The Red Death will most likely be the next one because they got to reintroduce it, you know? Yeah, okay, the boss fight isn't yet. 26 minutes. When it gets close to the hour, make sure you guys let me know so I don't miss it. I'll go ping Light Fury. Yes, the boss fight. Let Light Fury know. The boss fight about that. You can get eggs from there. That can be how you get them without needing to grind. That's very good. Wildebeest, yes. Excluding the Red Death, because I mean it's technically already been in the game. Bewilderbeast. I think the Bewilderbeast would be the next one added, and the one that I would hope gets added. I really do hope we get the Screaming Death one day, though. I hope we get the Screaming Death one day. No, my cousin broke my Legos. Unforgivable. Truly despicable behaviour. Hey Rescue, I want to ask you something. The Roblox Games Discord server, you mean? Yeah, right. Sorry, I forgot to follow up on that. You should be able to look it up as well. Just how to train your dragon Discord. It should be in the Discover tab of Discord. Since it's a big enough... Since it's a big enough server to be featured. Let me check. If you can look it up on... At the very bottom of your thing, Discover. Search... How to train your dragon? Huh, why didn't it show up? Maybe not. Yeah, it should be somewhere on the Roblox page to join this game's Discord server. A lot of awesome stuff going there. They release codes, they do skin competitions, they even did a Q&A with the devs recently, so that's cool. Right, let's see. Back to the stables. My chat is very buggy sometimes. I shorten my screen. Yeah, YouTube's been a bit glitchy lately, I've found. Like, the comment sections, I can't see it sometimes. Let's see, what's happening in chat? Send your cousin through the gates of Valhalla, Sarah Lavender. Yeah, that's true. I have 600 Robux, lol. Oh man, I mean, that could give you some Game Passes in here, or it would be good to save them for future Game Passes and stuff like that. Again, if you don't want to give Roblox money or anything like that. I need a doctor, I'm dying with necro poison from the stone. What? Well, Light Fury, the Light Fury has been pinged. Oh no, it won't let me get member. I was about to get it. I cleaned my room while watching live. Okay. Look at it. Okay. Screaming Death has been... Wait, what? Wait, really? Wait, what? Wait, what? Screaming Death has been confirmed by devs? What do you mean? I wasn't informed of this. I suppose that was during... Oh man, I should have made it to that live stream thing. That question thing. Man, I didn't know that. Okay. What did they say about it? Say that they want to add it one day? YouTube's been so glitchy. One time I was watching a video, but it had the comment section. That happens to me too, the comment section of a completely different video. Guys, I was trying to comment on a video once, and it posted the comment on the most recent post I made. What? Like, it commented... It was the correct comment section that I was commenting on, but it didn't post it under the video I was commenting on. It posted it on the most recent YouTube post I made. That was weird. Why didn't Vigo call Drago during Race to the Edge? Is he stupid? Well, I'm pretty sure they all work under Drago, so I think rope calls closer to deserts would sand clean like chinchillas. Death. Wait, yeah. Screaming Death has been confirmed by the devs. So, like, basically, will they replace this boss fight with a Screaming Death one day? Heck yes! Yeah, that's awesome. Should check the dragon with green lightning. You got it. Okay, yes. The Venom Skrill. A skrill of living shadow, its dark hide broken by venom, green splotches that pulse like poison beneath the skin, while green lightning hisses around it like a storm infected with rot. These descriptions go unbelievably hard. That is awesome. How would Death Gripper work in this game? Oh man, that's going to be awesome. They already started filming the live action 2 in January. Yep, it's going to be releasing next year, isn't it? Yeah. I would hope Bismuth stays for the boss since it's a limited skin. True. Do you like superheroes? Yeah, I like Spider-Man. Who doesn't like Spider-Man? I like Marvel. To be fair, I've not been watching them for ages, but I stopped watching them after Ant-Man and the Wasp. Oh my goodness, that was a train wreck. But yes, I quite like superheroes. Spectacular Spider-Man was the best superhero TV show I've seen. I'm not massive into superheroes, but I like it as much as any other guy, I think. Unless Sonic the Hedgehog counts, in which case, yes. Fossil Whispering Death Skin. It just yaps about it being old and an unk. Oh, that's the best description I've heard of a description. Oh, that's awesome. Who's your favourite Marvel villain? Mine's Ultron. Probably Ultron. Best Marvel villain. I'm not super versed in Marvel. If this counts, the Prowler from Spider-Verse. Holy aura. How do you imagine they would add dragons like the Flightmare? Would they keep the Paralysis Breath or make that an ultimate and give it normal fire? They would make the Paralysis Breath... yeah, okay. I know how this game... that's a very good question. This game does have a very specific way in which it introduces dragons and their abilities. It would definitely just have a regular fire with, probably the same colour. Can you see my chat? Yep, I can see you guys' chats. I commented on your community post. It worked. Then I commented on your short, but it commented on your community post. Oh my gosh, you tested it. That's insane. That's an insane glitch. That's so funny. Yeah, so, Flightmare, they would have regular fire type thing, with it acting, it would look like the regular Flightmare gas, I would imagine, but the actual paralysis thing would totally be an ultimate. So you could use your dragon's ultimate, that would freeze all nearby targets. That's how I think they would go about it in this game. They plan to do a skill tree, by the way, in this game. They want to add a skill tree for the dragons. That's crazy. Risky, what do you mean I can get the Whispering Deaths from a hole? Yes. Got ya. You can get the Whispering Death eggs from a hole. Open up your map. Find the Whispering Dunes just north of the Meteor Islands. Fly to the Whispering Dunes, or use the thing that I didn't know existed and teleport to them. Didn't know that was a thing. Then once you're at the island, there are these holes here. You can fly into them, and then you will go into the underground caverns. Look at this. And once every hour on the hour, there will be a boss fight. If you can manage to defeat the boss, you will get one of the Whispering Death eggs, and it will alternate each hour which of the eggs you get. That is such a really good idea for this. Have you seen the Whispering Death ultimate ability yet? Yes, I did. I did try that out last stream. It's pretty good. It's pretty strong. Okay, when the skill tree and stuff happens, I think the dragons will be able to have a lot more uniquity to them, right? But as is, I feel like the squirrel has the best ability. Zippleback, love Zippleback's ability. Yeah, look at this, how awesome this is. How awesome is this, Donna Smith? That's so cool. Yeah, I think the Whispering Death ability makes sense, but I wish you could move around in it, right? It's good, it's very circumstantial. It's good, it's very circumstantial, I'd say. Is this always on YouTube? Yes, this stream will be left up afterwards, and I will probably go through afterwards and trim it down a bit, cut out the very opening thing, and just cut it down so it's a lot more enjoyable to watch after the fact. Because this is an awesome This is an awesome stream. We've had some really great conversation here. I've said quite a few things I've been wanting to get off my mind about the series and that sort of thing. So yeah, I would love for this to stay up and for people to be able to watch it after the fact. It won't let me join your server. That's strange. Do you think one of the Whispering Death fire should have been blue? Yeah! I mean, probably keep the unique fire for Mythics, right? I think the unique fire colour should be kept to Mythics. To get in, yeah, look how... Wait, so the Screaming Death was confirmed, you say? Did they say if it's going to, like, replace this in this whole area? Hey, Risky, any more Death Gripper questions for me to think about? I gotta make a Death Gripper dragon card. Yeah, I should do that. I mean, I feel like we have the Death Grippers pretty sussed out in terms of their lore, right? Pack hunters, they eat dragons. What kind of... I have a theory. A film theory. What if Death Grippers are native to much warmer environments in the Barbaric Archipelago, which is why they have never seen it before, but Grimmel has it. You know, he travels all around the world hunting dragons. He could have taken these dragons and trained them, and they're from, like, a deserty region, like a Badlands, or a much warmer environment, you know, so it's like their scorpion sort of look, and that could be, possibly, why we've never seen them before. I really like thinking about how all of the dragons we only see because they are native to the Barbaric Archipelago, which has a very specific climate. Imagine all of the other dragons that exist that we've never been able to see because they're not native to the Barbaric Archipelago. Risky, I'm going to do a YouTube edit of you to post on my YouTube channel if that's okay with you. Heck yeah, go ahead. That's awesome. I thought the Death Grippers were from Valhalla. You mean Vanaheim? And How to Train Your Dragon, how many dragons are volcanic? How many dragons are volcanic? What do you count as volcanic? That would be my question. What would you count as volcanic? Red Death, of course. The Great Protector erupted on. Yep. Would we count dragons that eat lava? Probably. Nah, just from hell. Yeah, that makes sense. The Death Grippers are just straight from hell. Then why are Death Grippers found in... Wait, oh. Yeah. You mean 9 realms? Yeah, I know what you're saying. What they were getting at with that, by including the Death Grippers in the Giant realm, was, you know, they're like scorpions, so, like, scorpions are small, so that's what they were getting at there. However, we, around these parts, disregard the 9 realms, and they didn't put much thought into the majority of the world building, I would say. Not to say the 9 realms is completely free of anything, so if you like it, that's fine. I wish I liked 9 realms, good grief. But it does definitely have its moments and qualities. But in terms of the lore and world building, for the most part, I don't think we can really consider what it brings to the How to Train Your Dragon lore. So I think my theory is still on the table. That is a good point, though. I didn't think about that. But we do try to ignore 9 realms. We try to ignore 9 realms as much as possible. I still wish we saw more of the main dragons like Stormfly in the 9 realms, or in the series as a whole, because, like, they're one of the main dragons we see. I'm assuming you mean 9 realms. We don't even see a Zippleback in the 9 realms, by the way. Yeah. Thanks, I'll do a comment on a video when it's done. Oh, yes, awesome. Thank you. Thanks for letting me know, Donna Smith. Especially if it's like a recent video, I'm more likely to see it, because I'll be more likely to get, in the 3rd movie. Yeah, I get what you mean. I get understandable. Stormfly did have a golden moment in that movie, though, a very cool moment, where she found the hidden world. Yeah, that's true. Have you heard a theory about the Night Fury as the very first dragon? I haven't heard that theory. Actually. Like, the ancestor of all dragons. I feel like, maybe. Have you guys seen those old, like, the production videos about this game? Not this game, about the first film. Be back. See you later, Donna Smith. Like, all of the development that went into making the first film. There is, like, a lot. Like, it made me think about something that I never really thought about. That, like, they analysed animals to animate the dragons. They actually analysed bird flight and wing movements to animate the dragons to make them feel real. They really, really cared about the world building in that first film. I'm being photobombed by a Night Fury. And included in that, they mentioned that dragons had to evolve flight twice. Right? Most likely. Dragons evolved the ability to fly twice. Because wyverns, right? They have wyverns and 4-legged dragons. The ability to flight must have developed twice. Oh man, yeah, I gotta rescue my dragon from the stables. And I've gotta start re-rolling traits. What am I doing? I need to get traits re-rolling on this thing. Whoa, that is a big dragon. Yeah. This is gonna be my main Whispering Death by a long shot. There we go. I will do it later. It will probably take hours to make. Yeah, sure. Yeah, let me know when that's done if you end up doing that. That would be awesome. Bork was the ancestors of all dragons. What do you mean? Is the live ever going to end? This is the never-ending live stream. I mean, probably my voice will get tired soon. Probably. My phone battery is really low. Oh no. Yeah, I'm just having a blast on this stream. 3 hours and 15 minutes. Not bad. That's the longest stream I've ever done. I'm going to do it with trust. Thank you very much, Donna Smith. The never-ending stream. Wow. Now that the weekly updates for the Roblox game are over, for my other live streams I do, I'm probably going to return to Dawn of New Riders at some point. Probably going to do that. Might do a Minecraft stream. Book of Dragons, maybe. I don't know. I am trying to steer away from Minecraft for a little bit, of course. Oh man, I gotta level up my Whispering Death. It has a lot of leveling to do. Oh gosh. You said that about the first week stream? Which one? About, like, having a great stream? Or the longest stream ever? Because, yeah, this one tops that. This one tops that. In terms of length, and probably funness factor. What dragon do you think are most dangerous to people specifically? Good question. Death Grippers. Probably Death Grippers, yeah. It's not even a debate risky. Not even a debate risky is the best dragon YouTuber. Oh my gosh, okay. I would say I am one of the few How to Train Your Dragon YouTubers. I wouldn't go as far to say I'm one of the best dragon YouTubers, though to be fair, I can't really think of many others. Most other dragon YouTubers I can think of actually are How to Train Your Dragon YouTubers. But I appreciate that regardless. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You can call me Donna for short. Okay, awesome. I gotta work on leveling up my Whispering Death. I suppose I'm gonna have to start out at the low-level camps for now. Oh, really? I doubt a human would be a wild fifth? What? Where? Yeah, in terms of most deadly dragon, I say Death Gripper. Most deadly dragon to human specifically. Oh man, Whispering Death would be up there. Death Grippers because one sting, bye bye, you're dead. And also the venom, the acid that just dissolves everything. Everything. Do you get a Whispering Death in this game? Yeah. There's quite a few ways to get the Whispering Death now. In the event, or by doing the boss fight, which is happening in 10 minutes. I gotta get over there. Death Gripper would most likely be the most dangerous because of the acid and stings. I agree. And also the tusks and fangs. Yeah, very, very dangerous dragon. The acid also sets stuff on fire. That is correct. I would say Death Grippers would be the most deadly dragon. Oh, wait. Slither Songs. Wait, no, Slither Wings, I mean. My bad, you touch them, any part of them, and you die. Yeah, okay, Slither Wings definitely would be the most deadly dragon to humans. Death Gripper in second place, I think. Imagine there was just a screaming death skin for the Whispering Death. I think quite a few people have suggested that. That would be pretty awesome. I still hope they added... Dudes, could you imagine if they added tribes? I still wish they added tribes. Now, if they added tribes to this game, that would be awesome. I would make one. You guys could join my tribe. That would be sick. That would be awesome. I still hope they add that one day. And then each tribe can, like, get their own alpha dragon or something. That would be so cool. There could be a certain island in the Barbaric Archipelago that's, like, your designated tribe island. Yeah, like clans. Exactly like clans in, like, I don't know, Titan's Uprising or that sort of system, you know? That would be awesome. That would be so cool. That would be simply spectacular. I totally need to make a short out of me describing How to Train Your Dragon like I'm 4. I totally gotta do that. I've been really liking uploading frequent shorts lately. It's good to keep activity on the channel alive. My videos do take quite a long time to upload, and as much as I wish I could get more uploads done, I do want to take the needed time to make my videos really good. I'm still continually trying to improve the quality of my videos as I go along. And for that, it does take quite some time. Hold on, let me see. Which way? Okay, that way. To get those videos the way I'm happy with them, and to improve my video making, it does take quite a bit of time. So I wish I could upload more frequently, but for now, I quite like my once every 2 week. I do quite like the Sorry, I just got baffled by something in chat. Why did the live say bye-bye like 2 minutes ago? That was me talking about the Death Grippers, if that's what you meant. I was talking about the most deadly dragon, because one sting from that dragon and you go bye-bye. Where was I? Oh, yes! Yeah, I wish I could upload more. But for the quality of videos that I want to get, once every 2 weeks, I'm happy with that. But I'm really liking uploading shorts as well. A short every now and then, in between uploads. Because shorts are really quick for me to make. And they help keep the channel alive with, some form of new content. I also like doing shorts when there's like a news thing for How to Train a Dragon that's not enough to make a full video on. Minecraft videos and the gameplay type of videos are the easiest sort of ones, but they don't have much longevity. For now, I want to focus on more evergreen videos, like my ranking video of the live action redesigns, and my 9 Realms video, my top 5 Dragon games video, those ones, I want more evergreen videos, because those are the ones that people can watch whenever, continuously. Those ones can consistently be getting like views and stuff like that. Whereas the ones on like events and games, they're a lot more topical, right? And they don't get as many, like, it has a big spurt of views at first, and then it sort of dies out. That's what I'm trying to focus on at the moment. That's what I mean when I say doing franchise videos, like videos on the franchise as a whole. So I'm going to be focusing on that for a little while, which means content might be a little bit slower than normal, but I will try to make up for that with shorts and maybe live streams as well. It's okay, take your time, no need to rush, take your time, it's better. Yeah, once every 2 weeks is the thing I aim for. Some might drop into 3, Some might drop into once every 3 weeks. Though, that might be worth it if those said franchise video ones, 6 minutes until the boss fight event happens again. Where was I? Yes, okay. Flying over there, we've got 6 minutes till the boss fight. So if those franchise ones, like my revisit of all the TV shows, because I'm going to be doing all of them if this first one does well. No, regardless, I'm going to be revisiting all the TV shows. Like the next video that's going to be uploaded, which is currently an early version available for members, revisiting Riders of Berk, that sort of thing. If that sort of thing does well, that and my ranking idea, ranking all the dragons, I might focus on that like a little bit. And I will take the extra needed time, the extra needed week to perfect those videos to the point where I'm happy, because they will be a lot more worthwhile, I think, to put that extra week into. But then after I've got a few of them out, I'd probably more back and forth do Minecraft one, Roblox one, long form like franchise one, and mix it up a bit more. But for now, I really want more of those evergreen videos on my channel, Those are the ones that do keep the consistent views and revenue coming in. And I haven't done one of those in a while, so I wanna do something like that, Yeah, just take your time. I take within reason. The extra week, if it is needed to finish a video, I will take the extra needed week, but I'll make up for it with more shorts or live streams. I want to upload a short every other day, every few days, right? Maybe every 4 days, maybe more. Yeah. To keep something going on with the channel, right? Even if it is just like a clip from a video of mine. I know a lot of people really liked that Harry Potter short I did from the Harry Potter video. That was well, Hagrid, it seems like you need to learn how to train your... People like that, so I might do more clips from my videos. Otherwise, more things like funny moments from the TV shows. I'll be doing that sort of thing. Risky, could you make a video of reviving each episode of TIDC and rating them in a tier list? I mean, I could do something like that on Risky Raw Genesis. If people don't know, I have a second channel which I very rarely ever upload onto, but it's there for when I want to make a video on a different topic, like on Sonic or Digital Circus or any of my other interests. I feel like a Whispering Death roar in-game is a little I feel like the Whispering Death roar in-game is a little lackluster. I feel that for most of the roars. I love how they have the roar button. I really like that, but the roar sounds are actually quite basic in the game itself, you know what I mean? Like, it's not... That ain't a Whispering Death roar. It could be a live-action Whispering Death roar. Same thing with the Skrill. It's not the Skrill roar, it's just a roar. Wow, that hurt my throat. Yeah, like here, check this out. If you could even hear that. It doesn't really sound like... The Night Fury roar is quite mere. Wait, what's that one again? I don't remember that. Let's see what the Night Fury roar is. Yeah, that's kind of a nothing burger. I hope one day they kind of go through and revitalise that. I'm pretty sure they're going to add emotes to the dragons one day. That'll be awesome. Do you think this dragon should have had golden fire? I mean, red works well enough, I think. Yeah, I think the base fire looks perfect. For this one particularly, at least. Light Fury responded. Ah, excellent, excellent. Light Fury is now aware that you can... get on game, you can get that egg. Yeah, I see. If Light Fury joins in time... Hold on. I'm just going to message on the Discord server, let Light Fury know. You get Whispering Death eggs for the boss fight. There we go. Okay, hopefully, people who missed out on that... Oh, hello, my chat's not showing for you, sir. No. They're showing, I just oftentimes will miss them. Let's see. Comment you made 2 minutes ago. Which one? Let's see. Take your time, no need to rush. Yes, I did reply to that one, yeah. Lacks a spinning jaw. The Whispering Death roar lacks a spinning sound. Ah, you're right. That would be awesome. I feel like, I mean, the roar is kind of like, it's not a super big part of adding a dragon to the game, you know, it's kind of a mini thing, so they wouldn't put as much effort into that, I think, which is understandable, but I hope that one day they go back and give the dragons new roar sounds. I think that would be awesome. And like you say, it is missing that absolutely glorious drilling sound, like the chain sound of the rotating teeth. That's one of the things that makes me love the Whispering Death, I'm going to be real, that sound, they're so cool. The Whispering Death boss fight is in 1 minute. I've got to get my dramatic music ready again. Also, when it dives, look at that! It opens up. The teeth spin when it dives. Look at that. That is spectacular. Oh, but the Whispering Death is about to show up. So best equip my best dragon. It's time. 20 seconds left. Oh man, okay. I can hear rumbling. No, that was just my footsteps, never mind chat. But here we go. Man, I love the glow. Wow, even this skin doesn't have that glow, come to think of it. That might be one of the best skins in the game, I'm not going to lie. Right, here we go. Let me get the music ready. There we go. Here we go. There he is. We've got to take down the extra ones too. The extra smaller ones. Oh man, he's coming after me specifically. You guys really were not kidding. That two-shot me. Oh my gosh. Yeah, because that Skrill is an old skin, it doesn't glow. That's right, but it does show the improvements I've made to the skins over time. Get me out of here. Oh my gosh, it stunned me. This is so cool how it's actually challenging. Oh man. Okay. Because I feel like a lot of this game does lack challenge once you've gotten a fully leveled dragon. However, this does not lack challenge. This is awesome. Hit him. He's at half health. I've got to wait for my stamina and my health and fire breath to kick in, to rejuvenate. Because I don't want to get too close to that thing to use my regular fire breath like this. Did it have purple fire? Or is that... No, that's someone else attacking it. Get me out of here! No! Oh no! That's my second best dragon. Over to my Night Fury. Okay. Come on, he's low. 3 bars left. Come on, he's super low. We got this guy. Oh. Huh. So that's interesting. Hello, Mr. Jim. Thank you for stopping by. I am... What is happening? You joined us... What? Night Fury at supersonic speed. I did not know you were a VTuber. I do live stream sometimes. Yes. This is Mr. Jim, everyone. I'm a part of his Dragonfire SMP. Well, that was certainly... I need to... I'm just going to have to rejoin the game. Roblox did one of those things Roblox likes to do, where it flings you everywhere. help, Risky. That happened to me yesterday. I can't believe that's... Close. There we go. I'm going to have to reopen Roblox and rejoin my private server. Night Fury is the best for boss, blah, 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 blah. Also, what happened? I think I hit the ground funny, and it flung me. So, okay. Rejoining now. Roblox did a thing. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Yeah, that's not normal. That's never a good thing anymore. Oh, Roblox. Well, I'm back. I believe. I'm logging back in. Where the heck is my PNG tuber? Oh, I accidentally closed it. I accidentally closed my PNG tuber. Allow me a moment to rectify this oversight. I accidentally closed it when I was trying to close Roblox. PNG tuber plus, there we go. Well, Roblox do be like that sometimes. Yeah, Roblox does like to do the fling thing. It's because you didn't sacrifice an ancient Viking artifact to defeat it, SMH. Yep, just like the 9 Realms would have wanted. Or rather, not even to defeat it, just for fun. Because, like, you know, he didn't have to do that. He didn't have to destroy those ancient artifacts at all. Right, let's see if I'm... why me no back? Boom. There we go, I'm back. Hi, guys. I'm gonna have to leave. Well, thank you for stopping by, Crystal G? Crystal G? Is that how you say your name? Thank you for stopping by regardless, and I will see you next time. They should get his leg as repayment. Hiccup's leg. Did I get the egg? Please tell me I got the egg. Good. I got the egg. I was worried for a moment there that I didn't get the egg. We're good. All is well. Just for the love of the game. Just destroy the ancient artifacts for the love of the game. That's right. Just for the love of the game. That's amazing. I still really need the Pyrite Monstrous Nightmare or the Angler Whispering Death, so this egg is still worth having for me. Risky, I'm making a Minecraft mod that adds you as a gigabeast giant dragon that you can tame and ride. That is absolutely awesome. Thank you very much. That is really cool. I'm pretty sure I already have all of these silent... I have everything from the silent egg, right? Oh man, I'm running low on egg skips. Come on. What am I going to get? I'm pretty sure that's a good sign. No, dang. 2 Whispering... Wait, no, I've got all but 1 Whispering Death skins, I think. That pissed me off so much. Yeah, they did not have to... They didn't have to feed Hiccup's leg to it. Okay, listen. I know what they were going for there. I have heard some other people's interpretations of what they were going for there. And I don't like some I don't think it was trying to mimic Hiccup's the way he would use items to his advantage and the environment and his quick thinking or anything. I don't think it was intended to be disrespectful, but they really should have thought about that just a little bit more, because whether they intended it to or not, it was insanely disrespectful to the original series. What I think they were going for there is basically, you know, pretend it was a good show for a moment, right? Pretend it was a good show, and that Tom was a good character that people cared about. This would have been a really cool moment if it basically, the leg was supposed to symbolize Hiccup saving him. I think that's my take. Like, the remnants of Hiccup saving his descendant all of those years later. Like Hiccup looking down and guiding his descendants or something like that. That's what I think they were going for. That is not how it landed. Pretend it was a good show and you lost me. Yeah. That is risky. What do you think about the live-action Skrill? Good question. Well, good news for you, I have a video ranking all of the live-action dragon redesigns, including the live-action Skrill, of whom many found the ranking section for that dragon to be the highlight of the entire video. So yeah, I recommend you check that out if you want to know what I think of that design. It's amazing, yeah, it's such a good design for the Skrill. Amazing, yeah. This thing. Dragon Neil says he loves it. The live-action Skrill redesign? Really? Really? Okay, I like the design of the live-action Skrill. Okay, again, we're not talking about wait for it. We're not talking about the design in this game. This design is awesome. We're talking about the one that we saw in the movie. I think it's a good design for a dragon. I like it. It has a charm. It's quite charming. But not for the Skrill. That's my take on it, basically. Basically, yeah. Right, where was I? I best re-equip my dragons that got deaded. Oh my goodness. Oh, the live-action Skrill looks like a tape dispenser. What? So many of your dragon eggs are already hatched. You should hatch them. A lot of them. Yeah. That's true. But I might sell them, honestly. Do you get more for selling the egg or for the dragon you get in the egg? Depends on the dragon you get. I suppose it's worth opening. Let's see. Moves of risky. Oh wow. So you're actually including me in a Minecraft mod. That is awesome. Okay, let's see how many gems I can get for selling this. 750 gems. That's well worth it considering the egg itself only sold for 100 gems. Interesting. Good method. Who would win, a Death Grip or a Whispering Death? Probably... oh man. They're like such different dragons that it's hard to imagine them fighting. This thing would be lucky to defeat a napping... yeah, this thing would be lucky to take on a napping Hot Purple. Live action Hot Purple when? When the second film comes out, probably, right? I'm very curious to see what they do with that one. Considering it's basically a Gronkle, and the Gronkle in the live action looks completely different to how the Gronkle normally looks. Cool, I've got the default Whispering Death. Could have done with that luck when it first came out. Risky Rock, explain to me about Blue Dragon. J, hideous Nippleback. J rhymes with gra. Risky Rock, explain to me why when I saw it looking through your inventory, I saw a dragon called rhymes with grug. That was J rhymes with grug. I hatched this dragon on a stream, and when I was trying to get names, someone suggested to call it J rhymes with grug, so I did that. That's such a funny meme. Well, we have accomplished everything we set out to do in this stream, which I am admittedly very surprised about. When the stream started, I wasn't even at level 70 in the event. I was still within the week 3 phase, and I didn't even have enough. I hadn't even completed all the daily quests. My missions for the stream were to complete all the daily quests and to get the Infernal Calypto. Those tasks have been met. I'm just gonna grab these extra things with these tokens. Very, very useful. But I suppose that's going to make it the end of the stream. This very awesome stream. Almost 4 hours. Wow. Thank you all, guys, for watching the stream. Also, another banger live from the second movie. Banger live from the second movie. I'm putting you up for adoption. That's it, Grump. I'm putting you up for adoption. Yep, so we have... it took a while. It wasn't easy. But eventually, we finally got the Magma Splitter. This was a fun one. I got to yap my sea lion head off. It certainly was. We had some good highlights in the stream, including me describing the first How to Train Your Dragon movie as if I was 4. Yeah, I've got to make that into a short, I think. Have a good rest of your day, bye. Thank you very much, Devon Snow. I'm probably after this going to get to work on finishing up my video, which probably be releasing in a couple of days, 1 or 2 days. Currently available, of course, as I've said, an early version of it is currently available for my channel members. Thank you, channel members, for supporting the channel. Oh, I'm going to add my new channel member to that video. I have time to add that to my thanks thing. That's awesome. All right, I'm going to keep that in mind. And next, explain the second movie as a 4-year-old. Yep, next time, next stream, I'll have to do something like that. Oh, that was spectacular. I'm gonna be making that a short. But thank you all for tuning in. I'm gonna go get to work on finishing up my next video, and I will see you in my next stream, or, more likely, my next video, revisiting the entirety of Dragons Riders of Berk 14 years after the show originally aired. So, I'll see you all there in a couple of days, unless you're a channel member, in which case you can watch it now. Thanks for stopping by, thanks for supporting the channel, and I will see you later, guys. Bye.